2023-2024 season. Let's get it. It's a great return, Playoff strikes back. We going live and tuned up to the max. Real and King still spitting the facts. Wrapping it up with Lil Yard in the chat. Baltimore Dallas, we still on the map. The others agree, we don't know about that. We wrote the blueprints, don't know about that. And Nico, we trust that we know about that. MFF fail, that new roster. Cooking up with Kirby, steak and Eliza. Hope your appetite will win in this hearty. Grab yourself a seat for the after game party. We never die, we live long and prosper. You ain't imagining, we home like phosphorus. Lightning in the sky like Dr. Frankenstein, Luka and Kyrie, they created a monster. The rules of the game are the same. They on every platform, same name. At WTM, have your question on screen. Keep it courteous and keep it clean. And remember to share and like. Welcome Will and King to the mic. Wherever, whenever you hear this pod. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Glow Yard.
YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, MFFLs, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode where we talk Mavs, where we talk Dallas Mavs from a fan's perspective, guys. The number one post-game show for Dallas Mavericks on the planet. It is your boys, Rel and King. We back with a brand new one for you guys. You already know how this goes. I'm glad y'all guys are here for us, man. Another dub for the Dallas Mavericks, man. Excellent dub for the Mavs. We're going to definitely get into all of that, man. But before we do all that, guys, please do us a huge favor. If you're into Dallas Maverick content, guys, all things Dallas Mavericks, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. You're in the right place. We talk Mavs over here, man. That's how we do it. And also, everybody hit that like button, man. Everybody hit that like button, man. That'll help us build up that algorithm for more guys like yourselves, guys and ladies. Find us here and join the Glow Yard Gang. Talk Dallas Mavericks, man. Let's try to get them likes up tonight, y'all. Let's try to get to about 250 tonight, man. Let's do it for the Mavs, man. The 8-2 boys.
250.
You said 8-2. No Jason Witten.
No Jason Witten.
All right. So King, you ready to get into it, man?
Yes, sir. I am.
Are you sure, man? It wasn't really nothing that happened tonight. Really, it was a game, bro. It was a game.
It was.
But let's get into it, man. Let's get these takeaways popping out here, man, in these Dallas Maverick streets out here, man. Listen, this was a pretty good game here for the Dallas Mavericks. A convincing win, 136-124, man. The Dallas Mavericks win their 8th game of the season against the New Orleans Pelicans. We got to see this same team on Tuesday for the 3rd game of the in-season tournament. So we'll still be there, guys. So hope we can duplicate this same type of outing for the next game. But let's get into these numbers here. Dallas shot 49% from the field. New Orleans shot 51%. Dallas shot 37% from 3. New Orleans shot 47% from 3. Free throws were Dallas 76 and New Orleans 59. They missed a lot of free throws in this game, man. Them numbers are kind of crazy. You would think
that's wild.
Let me make sure that's right, bro. That might be flipped.
That fourth quarter was wild.
I mean, that fourth quarter was wild, but was it that wild?
I mean, I get.
Hold on, give me a second, man. Let me make sure I'm looking at these stats right here.
What's the turnovers? How many turnovers there?
Turnovers are
18.
Okay, I guess that's right then.
Yeah. There you go.
That's probably the first time the numbers don't tell the whole story, man. Mm-hmm. But it is what it is, man. All right, King. Go ahead and get into it, man. What's your takeaway from the game today?
I'm giving kudos to everybody on the team today, bro. Everybody, another one of those team wins. Mavericks are on right now, man. We talked about what would happen when a certain Mr. Uncle Drew, Kyrie Irving, would get his offensive game back. Looks like we're seeing it. Mavericks are running away. Teams can't keep up with our offense. As I said, everybody gets a shout out today, man. Dwight Powell looked good out there today. I'm not going to lie to you. I felt his presence today. I felt he was good. Shout out to Tim Hardaway Jr. as well, man. I know he was 4-14 today, but I just feel like Tim's coming into his own, man. He got 9 rebounds today. He's doing other things, playing defense. As I said, man, as we always say, if he's up and down with the streakiness, it's going to happen. It's Tim Hardaway Jr., but can he affect the game other ways? And he's finding ways to affect the game in other ways. Shout out to Uncle Drew, man. Again, Kyrie, man. He just went off. People worry about Kyrie Irving. I didn't know why. I didn't understand. It's Kyrie Irving. We know who this guy is. He's a 50, 40, 90 guy. I think within these last two games I sent you, he got his averages back to 47, 40, and 90 now. As far as his shooting percentages, like this is just dumb. 2K numbers with him and Luke on the floor, just so easy. It's teams don't know how to defend it because it's stupid. And I feel like, again, back to the Tim Hardaway comments I was making, I think Kyrie really helped Tim Hardaway Jr. We talked about it last year when the trade happened, that you could tell Timmy really looked up to Kyrie in a way. I know I think they're around the same age or so. Tim might be a year older, but it's like you can tell he respects Kyrie. And I think Kyrie has helped him with changing this game and actually, going out here and being probably the league guy for sixth man of the year right now. Grant Williams didn't give you any points, but again, I felt like he didn't have to. He just was out there doing his job today. He played defense. Derrick Jones Jr. got his knee banged up a little bit earlier. He was playing defense at first, excellent defense actually against Brandon Ingram. When he left out, Brandon seemed to get on a little run. He came back, made some big buckets and all of that. Glad to see he was okay. D. Lively, I feel like he had a presence again today. He got you 10 points, only got you 2 rebounds. Felt like it was under, but I mean, we were hot when we were out there before that fourth quarter, so it felt like it wasn't any rebounds to be grabbed on the outside. So it was a good game all around, man. Like, I was excited to see Omax back out there again, playing 3 days in a row. Awesome Omax. Shout out to him. Got 4 points today. Getting his numbers up every game, I guess. Shout out to him, though, in 6 minutes. It was good to see Rashawn Holmes out there, Markieff Morris as well. Steph Curry got some burn. Exum looks good, man. Josh Green. Shout out to Josh Green, man. Josh Green, I asked for it. We asked for it. It wasn't the superb game, but it's, again, Josh Green, where you affect the game, and we needed you, man. You were impactful. You did things defensively and offensively, and you didn't look too, wild and out of control out there today. So respect to Josh Green. Luka Doncic was just Luka, man. Like we told you, we've said it multiple times. He can play up tempo. He can play however you want to. You can catch off the shot, off balls, catching shoot shots, however you want him to play in the post. Whatever. He's the greatest offensive weapon I've ever seen in my life. So with Kyrie going off, it was just efficient. Luka again, his 3-point percentage looks like it's going to stay pretty good this year. He's on one this year with his free throws as well. I told you I think he's going to get to that 80%. I really think he's going to have that 50, 40, 80 year this year. He only had 2 turnovers today with 9 assists. He's turning.
That second one, he knew that was on him.
Yeah, it was on him, but he cut back. He's cutting back on the turnovers. Remember, a couple games ago, he was getting 5 or more. He had 9, 3-4 games ago. So with him cutting that down, Kyrie still looking masterful. They said these guys couldn't play together throughout the beginning part of this season. So
who said that, bro? Who said that?
Just some guys. You said Tim Bonds and something.
Gotcha.
From the beginning part of the season so far, they look like they're the best duo in the NBA right now.
What was that again? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I said so far in the beginning part, what's early in the season, they look like they are the best duo in the NBA.
Gotcha. I see what you're saying. I see where you're going with that. All right.
And with that being said, I want you to give your points, but after you finish your points, I want to ask you this. Is there a world where we have the 2 all-star starters in the West?
Did it happen last year?
It did.
So is it far-fetched?
I don't think so. I think we can do it, but I mean, shout out to Steph Curry.
I've seen teams have the 1 or 2 seed in their conferences and have like 4 guys on the team.
I'm just saying, Steph Curry. Usually, he got one of us got to compete with Steph Curry, and he's having a hell of a season too. I'm not going to disrespect him, but I'm just saying I can see Kyrie. I know his popularity and all that rivals most, and you already know what Luka does, so I can see it.
Man, if they keep playing like this, man, I definitely can see it. Got some numbers here for you. So Luka through 10 games this year so far. Now remember, we're at 10 games now, 8-2. Dude's averaging 32.6 points, 8.5 assists, 8.4 rebounds, 1.3 steals. He shoots 4 3-pointers a game at 41.7% from 3, and he's shooting 52.6% through the first 10 games.
Yeah.
Now I'm not really a basketball guy. I don't watch the games, but that looks like MVP type numbers to me, King. We talked about it before. We talked about the fact that he's doing this, and then on top of that, remember this team was supposed to not be good this year. Remember, this team was supposed to be getting kicked out the whole entire. Matter of fact, I think they were just going to disband the Mav team in general. There was not going to be no more team in Dallas ever. Like this, the Mavs were going to affect the Rangers and the Cowboys and the Stars too. They was going to stop all the teams because the Mavs was just so bad, right? Luke and Kyrie can't play together. We heard that so many times. I think me and you went on different shows over the off season, having to explain to folks, having to defend that. I think you said before you only had a 16 game sample. That's not enough to me. I don't know about anybody else, but we were called homers. That's fine, But as basketball guys, that didn't look like enough of a sample size to me. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, these guys are too good for that not to work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all we heard all off season. It wasn't gonna work. Blah blah blah. Luke can't play with another superstar, and we saw today both of them got 30 pieces. We saw this before. The only difference is they have a better team around them, and they have a center. I'm gonna repeat that again. They have a better team around them, and they have a center. Me and you talked about on the last show when you replaced Reggie Bullock and Dodo for Derrick Jones Jr. and Grant Williams. You saw the results. You replace Dwight Powell with a young, athletic defensive anchor at the center and Derek Lively second. This is what happens. We've talked about this before. We've heard Nico and them guys talk about this. We heard, guys like, even Wilson. Shout out to Wilson. Guys like him talk about this, what Dallas needs around these guys. We heard these people talk about it, man. But, people like to just take things on the surface. You always hear us bring up the word. I've been saying this as long as I've been talking about sports. Context. There's always context to everything, man, when it comes to sports. You got to look at it in context. And we talked about this a million times. We talked about the fact that I've been saying this as long as I think my first word as a baby was center. I've been saying we need a center for the longest, man. I've been saying this on everybody's shows. I didn't visit it and been on Demon's show. I've been on Freezy's show, whatever, right? I've been saying this for the longest. Said this on the Lakers show. Said this on JP's show. Shout out to JP. Said this on his show, whatever. Anybody's show we've been on or I've been on, I've been saying, hey, we need a center, man. I've been saying this for the longest. We've also been saying, let's get a center and see what happens. We got a center. We seen what happened, right? We see the better. We've been saying about getting younger, getting faster, getting athletic, just getting more pieces around Luka and Kyrie that makes the game easier for them. They're able to move the ball. The ball's not sticking. They're able to get everybody involved today, man. Like I said, it's not just today. It's just for the season so far. We've been looking at it. In the 2 games that they didn't do it, they lost. So we see that they have the weapons and stuff like that. Now, are there still some things that we got to fix? Yeah, we still need a backup center and probably one more, large wing or whatever, right? But in general, for what we have right now, a lot of this stuff that's happening right now, I think me and you called this, bro. We've been saying this. We said that this type of stuff would happen if certain things were to happen. Our defense would get better if we had a center. The Mavs would look better on paper and take pressure off of Luka if you had better talent around him. We've been saying for the longest, get Luka some help. They got Kyrie, right? We've been saying all these things and they're finally doing it, man. Like I said, it's like it's a breath of fresh air to see this, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, me and you been getting dogged all season, bro, by other fans, podcasts and all that stuff. Not all over dogging us, but they might have said something like they didn't think this would work and all that.
Luka can't do it. That's what they all.
Luka couldn't do it. Kyrie can't do it. It wasn't gonna work. Blah blah blah. We heard all that stuff, man. I think me and you stayed packed. We like, yo, let's just wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's get them get healthy. Let's get them a training camp. Let's get a better team around them. Let's get a center. Let's get a better offensive mindset. Let's get a better offensive set. Period. They're playing faster. They're using those guys in more sets together. You know what I'm saying? Like you see, look at the assists that those guys are playing off each other in the fourth quarters.
It's like it's at least 15 a game, every game. But I'm the biggest Jalen Brunson fan, like there is probably. I'm a huge Jalen Brunson fan, other than probably Melissa. She's a huge Jalen Brunson fan as well. But this guy's not Jalen Brunson. I should say, I'm sorry, the other way. Jalen Brunson's not Kyrie Irving.
Bro, and that's the part that got me too, King. It's like, remember when people were saying like, "Oh, we should have Brunson was better than what Kyrie is," and I think me and you kept telling them like, "Yo, this is a better version of him, man."
Jalen Brunson's not Kyrie.
He's a better version of, like you said. We love Jalen Brunson on this show. Me and you were the main catalyst for trying to keep him on the team when he was a free agent or whatever, right? But we kept telling folks like, let's just give it time, man. Like this dude is a better version of, because when people say, "Oh, it can't work together" and all this, like Kyrie literally doing the same things that Brunson was doing, but to the nth degree, right? It's like,
yep.
like what we talking about? And what we're saying, we see it. We see it's like, bro, he can do exactly what Jalen Brunson do plus some, bro.
Plus some, bro. Like,
so that's why I said I didn't understand why people say. That's why for me, I didn't understand why people said it wasn't gonna work. When we saw it with Jalen Brunson, just put a better team around these guys. Let these guys get in here. Cause listen, that's one thing I like about with Kyrie. Like you said, we already talked about this, folks. This is probably the most underrated aspect of Kyrie's game is his leadership. We talked about that before. The style that they're playing, that was Kyrie's idea.
Yeah.
For you to talk about that and they implement it, that also shows me that Luka was on board.
Bro, that shows Luka maturity.
Luka's maturity, yes.
Queen keeps saying to me, she said she keeps running this by me like all the time. She said Luka left away a boy and came back a man. He went and got engaged and all that. Like something happened and he just took it serious this year and said he left being a boy and came back a man. So shout out to him.
Couple things too we talked about with Luka, man. The fact that him trusting his teammates more. We talked about that. Yeah. The fact that he's buying in on defense. The dude defense has been excellent this year, man. Even in those games that he wasn't scoring a lot, he was still playing defense. Like you said, I think a couple shows ago. When's the last time we seen that with Luka? Use of his shot and everything not falling. He talking to the refs and he just letting folks blow by him on defense. Luka's playing defense. He's he's buying into the culture now. Like when your best player is buying in, when you see him down on the floor for loose balls, hustling, playing the passing lanes, doing the tiny things, that trickles down to everybody, bro. And we talked about this a million times, and we're starting to finally see it, man, here in these first 10 games.
Such a blessing having Kyrie, bro. Kyrie, his leadership, bro. Like, we thought he was thrown away. They were throwing him away and bashing him and finishing him. No Mortal Kombat, bro. And, we got him. We have Kyrie's leadership. We kept asking, it's going to take a rude awakening maybe for Luka, to take that step to get that maturity, somebody to really, hold him accountable and all. And you see the whole team, the way they're talking now, the way Jason Kidd is holding guys accountable now. Like, bro, Kyrie has been a godsend. I said it from the beginning, and I'm sticking to it, even last year.
I'm with you, bro. Let me get into some more of the players, man. Like I said, Luka and Kyrie, man, I'm with you. I'm starting to get on that train too. I think they're probably the best duo in the league, bro. Like it's nothing these two can't do, right? Like we're talking about dudes who can score, who can facilitate too, and like Kyrie's not a bad rebounder. He got 6 rebounds today. Dude, a small dude in the lineup, he got 6 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Like
one of the best shooters of all time,
bruh. Like that's what I'm saying, man. But yeah, I can't say nothing else about them dudes, man. Shout out to Kyrie and Luka, man. Like you said, man, Derrick Jones Jr. Like it's the thing I like about Grant Williams and Derrick Jones Jr. Like Grant Williams isn't hitting his shots right now. He's 0 for 4 or whatever. I think last 2 games, he kind of struggled or whatever. But to me, he still that is at that intangible you heard me bring up before, man. I always told y'all I want a guy that can give me that PJ Tucker, Draymond impact, bro. That's what I want. The numbers are cool and everything. It's something that people can kind of hang their hat on or whatever. But I want a guy that brings that impact. I've talked about it a million times how Draymond's not out there getting you 20 and 10 every night. But guess what? When he's missing in the game, the Golden State Warriors feel that impact. They feel him not out there, bro. They feel it. You talked about what was a couple years ago when Draymond was really in the running to win Defensive Player of the Year. He ended up getting hurt, and you saw their defensive efficiency fall out when he was out the game or whatever, off the team or whatever.
It was trash. Their teams in general became trash.
And so that's why I said that's what I've always wanted, bro. I think I told you this before. I just always get jealous of teams like that. It's like, bro, I want a guy like that. I've always wanted like a PJ Tucker, bro. That's what I always wanted. Like I want that guy that you feel his impact, bro. Like you put that guy on the team, okay, our defense gonna be good, bro.
A Caruso, that type of dude.
Like that's what I always wanted, bro. And listen, like we said before, big ups to Nico. Big ups to Nico, man. Like, and I think I didn't hear the interview, but everybody was telling us that Nico pretty much said, "Yo, give it a couple more." So Nico's saying, "Give it 10 more games."
He said 20. Yep.
So 20 total, yeah. So 10 more games, and then he makes a decision on what they're gonna do as far as trying to. But he knows.
Yep.
He knows. So that. Okay, I don't have to worry about that no more because I was sitting there thinking like I didn't hear anybody say nothing. I'm not hearing the Tim McMahons. I know that's your boy and everything. I ain't hearing him say nothing. And speaking of Tim McMahon, remember our defense was trash and all that. We can't win together. Blah blah blah. You don't think Kyrie and them gonna work? He was on that train too. But anyway, but yeah, just knowing that he knows, bro, and he sees what they need. That's encouraging to me, man. It also tells me, King. He said 20 games, right? 20 games. That's in December, right?
Yep.
I told you. I said I don't think they're going to wait until February to make a move, bro. I really think they're going to make a move next month when guys' contracts will be able to get moved. I said that, bro,
I'm
because like
with
you can't. If like I said, if we can sit here and see it at home that we need one more big at least. I know Nico sees that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
bro, we there. Like we there this year. That's how I feel. We there. This is the window's wide open. Go kick it down. Let's go. That's how I feel. Like I don't think I told you the Denver game. We always say that the Denver game wasn't that serious. We'll see them again, but we're good, bro.
so that Toronto game pretty much opened our eyes to like, okay, well I feel like we kind of got a little lax. Like, yeah, we 7 and whatever it was we were at the time. Like, yeah, we good. And I think that Toronto game, and then what Jason Kidd did after the game when he kind of said, "Hey, y'all playing soft out here, man." We kind of said that in the post game, right? We said that during the game. It's like, yo, bro, they're just playing just a little loose, a little lax, like,
I mean, we didn't have our center either.
Well, yeah, that too. But I'm just saying, even though without the center, you just didn't show any fight, though.
I agree with it, but part of it is because the center is a big piece.
Yeah, it is.
Lively's that dude. He's the anchor already. Shout out to Lively, bro. Like, shout out to Grant Williams, like you said, guys that show impact. Look at the plus minus. We don't love plus minus on the show, but who got the best plus minus?
Grant Williams. And that's why I say, man, like him, Derrick Jones. Derrick Jones Jr. probably the most underrated signing probably in Mav history, bro.
Bro, that bro, Luka and Kyrie can get that bro paid.
Yeah, he better get paid, bro.
Yeah, we better have at least 10 mil next year.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, he like a Al-Farouq Aminu type player, bro. Remember we had Al-Farouq. I thought Al-Farouq was gonna be that dude. So he got that money in Orlando and wasn't even the same, bro.
You think Nico and Marcus sign him again?
Yeah,
I think they'll try to do it too. I think if Luka and Kyrie push forward and say I think he'll stay. I think we'll give him the money.
I think they'll keep him, and then like we'll get another person to add to that depth.
Yeah,
I feel like that's why I was saying like if there's a way we can get like a Dodo, man, that little rotation right there would be nice, man. Like you still had size in there, you had the length in there, whatever.
Even a Derrick Jones Jr. off the bench would be nice.
Yeah,
you feel me? If that was the ultimate situation where you get something else like that's a nice.
And Dodo will be that guy off the bench if we can get him back or whatever.
Right now, like either or, like he's a nice piece. You can see DJJ can be a championship level piece. That's how
you said it. You said it, Bruce Brown.
Grant, like you said, Grant Williams. We got our utility little guy that does a little something, bro. The team is nice. We just gotta stay big, like not get bullied, and find a way to keep Lively out of foul trouble. That's gonna be the. He got 5 again today. That's basically going to be the situation the whole year.
I thought they had 4. That's why they didn't bring him back in. Okay, because I thought he had 4, bro. I'm tripping.
That's what I'm saying. So like that's the situation the whole year until we get another big guy. I'm on the train now completely. I done thought about it and all that. The Drummond and Caruso.
Yeah, I was on that. I'm on that train too.
I'd give the first and all that up. I give it all up. I think we can win. I think we win the championship this year if we had that.
I do a swap.
I'd give the first. I'd give it up because I think Caruso gonna be worth it first. If we can somehow give that first up and still get Caruso and our backup center, like I think you do it. I think you throw that first at that and just take it. I think we win the championship with that team, bro. Like it's not even. I told you before, once you get to that level, like if you're going to use that first, what are we using it for? We're using it to win a championship. I think Drummond and Caruso could win us a championship this year. It's going to be at some point, truthfully, some other team might try to outbid us and try to go more, like 2 first rounders with Caruso. I would like go with Caruso like right now. Yo, Caruso if he can stay healthy, you see what championships do to players, bro. Like Alex Caruso's a championship player. KCP, a championship player now. Like, bro, they're champions now. Like, these guys are helping teams out. They're champions. You get a Caruso on his team, he's going to do championship level plays for you. He's going to be a guy to get a big steal for you in a play that pushes. Like he's another guy, and he's that guy. Grant Williams is already that guy as far as the big men. You got Caruso as far as that guy as far as your perimeter.
You got
And you got both of those guys like on your team, And then you have your backup center with Drummond as far, Drummond when he's out there, even if he's not being efficient or whatever, which I think he probably will be with Luka. Actually, probably just looks stupid somehow, some way, because he's playing with Luka Doncic. Because he got skill, he just does foolish stuff when he thinks he's the number one.
Yeah, he gonna have to tone that down.
He has that Julius Randle mindset. That sometimes like, bro, don't be that guy. You can be efficient if you just play in the system. But if he does, I think he's at a point now where he's okay with that. He plays in the system. When he's out there though, you're going to get rebounds. So even when Lively goes to the bench, we know Drummond is going to stop possessions and get us offensive rebounds right back. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, that's a championship. I'll give up the rest of my assets for that. That's a championship.
You speaking my language right now, man. You speaking Maverinese. Listen, now, Caruso's no type player too, man. I think you just plug and play him, bro.
Yep.
He's a plug and play type. He's not a guy like I said, with Derrick Jones Jr. He's one of them guys. You don't have to set plays for him, man. You just throw him up in there. He moves without the ball. Which, hey, there's nothing wrong with having more guys who can move without the ball, man. When you got Luka and Kyrie on the team, man. So, man, big ups to them, man. I can see that. I know that kind of ideas being floated around on Twitter and all that, man. I would not be mad at that. I would not be mad at getting Drummond as a back. We tried to get Drummond, remember?
Yeah.
I was getting ready to say that when you started talking. But I was like, bro, I don't know why Drummond after back into that contract. Because, man, I seen so many videos on the Bulls, bro. Like, people scratching their head. I even brought the Bulls. I think it was me and Analyst, or Dre or somebody. I think on the crossover, we brought the Bulls up. They're one of those franchises, like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on over here, man? Like, you confusing everybody. Matter of fact, there's a Bulls podcast I follow, bro. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but I followed them, and they were asking the same question, like, bro, what are we doing?
The Bulls went out and spent all their money on a bunch of guys that weren't proven winners. So, like, it didn't make any sense. The only proven winner was Caruso, and he gets hurt, and they hurt. And then Lonzo was a decent player. Like, the rest of them aren't really winners. I don't want to say, like, even though they've been like guys that have scored and all that, they haven't been winners. Vucevic on Orlando didn't do anything. Like, I guess
the worst thing about it for a team is to not have a direction.
Yeah, and nobody.
That's one of the worst things. Like, either pick a side. Like, I'm trying to be bad to get picks, or I'm trying to build for a championship, bro. Like, mediocrity is like the worst thing in NBA, and you not knowing what direction you want to pick is even worse than that, bro.
How they lose their picks? Like, so they don't have picks anymore? Because I would have thought Chicago being bad for a second would have had high picks, right? So if they have picks,
because remember they lost their pick this year. Remember in the draft they needed the top. Remember we talked about that? Like, they needed top 5 or something like that, or whatever, and they got the 4th pick.
That's wild, because nobody
about one pick.
Nobody's going to go. Nobody's going to Chicago. Like, shout out to Michael Jordan and all that, but nobody, I think, really likes Chicago weather. If you got to choose where you're going to go, so I don't think you got to go out and you have to trade for guys. So you need to stack up and trade for a disgruntled superstar, or that's the way you go. You got to draft a superstar. Shout out like a Dark Rose. You feel me? But I don't know which way they went as far as deciding to choose all these guys to fill this room and get all these bad contracts. Like, that wasn't a smart move when you didn't have a guy that's like a proven. They didn't even know who their number one was, even when they made that group. You feel me? Like, that's mediocrity. Like, you knew that you were going to be stuck there for a second, and they set themselves up for that. And they got to get out these contracts and all now. So a fire sale should be somewhere soon. Like I said, I just want Nico to jump in front of it, bro, because I think another team, if it's any other like on the edge team that got like 2 firsts and need a guard, like you said, Caruso and all, for a championship to be on that level, I don't see why they would not. Like, don't be cheap. Don't be cheap right now. Like, do you think that gives us? Are we one of the favorites? Is it? How many teams are you afraid of if we make that trade? You wouldn't be worried about no team?
Mm-mm.
Then why not? What are you worried about it for?
No, I was gonna make a joke, but never mind.
All right, I'm sorry.
I don't want nothing in the comment section after the show. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna leave it alone. But yeah, you got things, man, you want to add, man?
Nah, man, like this team. Shout out to Jason Kidd too, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Kidd, man.
Jason Kidd that dude right now, man. Like, no lie.
And you know what, too? Like, I think I brought this up too when I can't remember what show, but I talked about not only the consistency. I also talked about let's get a set rotation,
We got it.
set lineup. We finally got it, man. Like, and it's not a coincidence that last year we didn't have none of that. We were trash, and this year we have it, and we're good. All this stuff we've been saying, man, is finally coming to fruition, bro. It's like I felt like maybe Kid and them did learn a lesson over the summer, man. You know, I haven't heard a lot of his post games, so I don't know if he's saying anything crazy or nothing, like nobody died or nothing. But
No, he's been analyzing the game and giving good answers. He's still
okay, so he's been
sarcastic.
transparent. Okay,
Yeah, but he's been.
yeah,
Giving,
I don't mind the sarcasm. It's like it was like kind of like the what's they call it, the quiet aggression or whatever it is, where it's like
passive aggression.
yeah, passive aggressive. Like
Mhm.
that's the part that I didn't like, bro. It's like they ask you questions like, "Yo, why you didn't put this person in the game?" And he'll say stuff like, "Oh, nobody died though." Like that type of stuff I didn't like. But if you want to crack a little joke or something, show a little personality, I'm not mad at that, bro. But yeah, shout out to him too, man. Like shout out to the team right now. First 10 games of the season, we 8-2. A lot of them experts didn't pick us to be in this position right now, tied for first in the West. So
Shout out to the Rockets.
man,
Yeah,
I can't shout him out too loud, bro. Shout out to my other bro, low.
That's one team though. That's one coach. What I said about Jason Kidd getting Coach of the Year.
Yep.
That's the coach you got to worry about right there, though.
You said coaching matters?
I mean, allegedly it don't.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Larry. But yeah, you know, that's why. Hey, man, whew. And he came in. He got that defense on track faster than what he did in Boston. Remember, it took them to like what December
Yeah,
or January. Yeah,
right.
something like that. Yeah. For them to
we flipped the switch at the same time.
Yeah, same time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he got it. I mean, shout out to you know what, man. Shout out to analysts and them, man. They wanted Ime Udoka, bro, and I see why now.
I wanted Ime Udoka. I just didn't. I mean, you couldn't deal with that right now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at it, bro. I'm not mad
Hey,
at it.
I knew Ime was nice, man. Shout out to Dylan Brooks, bro. Go ahead, bro. It's okay, bro. Shout out to Dylan Brooks. Shout him out. It's okay, bro. It's all right. You can say shout out to Dylan Brooks. He got him dancing and all too. You see him?
Yeah, Memphis dancing too. What they do?
I mean, they made it to the first round, but this is a different situation.
Nah,
he got a bigger role. No, come on, you got.
Nah, he doing good, man. He doing good.
Yeah, he playing his money worth right now. He playing.
Yeah, he is.
He is. Show me like he's doing his job. So shout out to Dylan Brooks, bro. Like for real, we didn't even know if he was worth the 20 million to 30. He planned to get it up to 30 million, right?
Yeah. Then y'all say he had like stipulations.
Stipulations to get it up to 30, I think. So Dylan Brooks won't. Go ahead, Dylan Brooks. Go play for your money, bro.
So, do we have an idea now of kind of like what the landscape is now with the first 10 games? So, do we need a more games to kind of get an idea?
We beat Orlando. Orlando's good, right?
Not just us. I mean, like all throughout the NBA. Because I was kind of looking at
but I'm just trying to say,
and all that.
As far as us, like I think there were some games now that we won where the teams aren't bad anymore. Or aren't as bad as people was trying to say they are. So I think the Brooklyn Nets are like a 500 team now and all that. Like they aren't horrible. Like, that's why I say like every game put in front of us is the games we got to play. It's the beginning of the season. You can't say you're playing a soft schedule and all because the New Orleans Pelicans is supposed to be a tough part of the schedule before the season started. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't decide what happens. You just go out there and when you win the games, you make the conference. You decide how the conference looks. Like, so we're at the top of the conference. Now everybody's looking at us as Dallas is a hard team because we're 8-2. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's the way the cookie crumbles. Like we're beating teams in front of us. Like I'm not mad.
I forgot my bad. I forgot to shout out to TGK, man. If you guys haven't heard his post game, his pregame show, guys, go to TGK's channel, TGK TV, man. Watch his pregame shows, the official Mavs pregame show. TGK had 3 things on there he said that came into fruition today. So he said that it's funny because when I saw what was happening in the game, I thought back to what TGK said. So he looked at the numbers for Vegas and all that stuff, and he said what the numbers were. And I remember him saying like, "Yo, Vegas is predicting it's going to be a blowout." Lo and behold, it was a blowout. I'm like, "Yo, that's crazy, bro." What was the other thing too? It was 3 things I had highlighted, and I was like, "Man, TGK." Yep, TDK did say 8-2. He said this during the off season. He said 8-2. It was something else. I highlighted and I was like, "Damn, TGK was on it today on this show." What was it? I can't remember. Did he say something about Omax?
Did he see him on the list? I can't remember. He was asking about the small forward of the future and all that.
What was it? I can't remember. I got to go back and watch it. But yeah, it was 3 things I highlighted. And I was like, yo, he was on it today, man. And Derek Lively had 2 blocks, King.
Yeah, I don't know. And so did Grant Williams.
Yeah.
And a steal and an assist.
You said block part, no Dave Chappelle?
No Dave Chappelle.
Gotcha. All right, man. You ready to get into the game ball, man?
Absolutely.
All right, man. Who you giving the game ball to?
I'll takeaways of the game. This ain't no takeaways of the game.
Oh, my bad. Well, you can take the game ball away, man. Go ahead and take the game ball away.
I'm going to give the game ball to Mr. Kyrie Irving, Uncle Drew himself, bro.
That's fair.
We've waited for this game. I mean, the last game was I guess, a teaser of what was to come. Pause. But, yeah, man, Kyrie was out there. Uncle Drew was just all over the place. He shot 7 of 10, bro, from the 3-point line. Like, that's dumb. He shot 70%. He was struggling, I think, shooting like 40% overall from the field and like 24% or so from 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to get it within 2 games to now he's averaging 4. He's basically at his average as far as his shooting splits.
Yeah, he almost at 50%.
Yeah, like that's unbelievable. Like, this dude is one of the greatest shooters of all time. It's all right, man. Like, Kai stands, Luka stands, Maverick fans. Like, it's no need to beef with each other right now. Like, yeah, we need to like join, man. Like,
no, yeah, we definitely need to enjoy this.
Like, this is non-violence, man. Like, y'all better get together for real. Shout out to Martin, man, Dr. Martin. But yeah, man, like, this is incredible times right now. We waited for Kyrie, times like this, no Meek, to deal with. We waited for those times though to see Kyrie show off. Kyrie showed off. Man. Gave 35, bro. I think he'd have really went for 40 if he wanted to. And he made.
I think him and Luka would have both went for 40, man. If they put him back in the game.
You know what's crazy? We have 2 of the most skilled players of all time playing at the same time right now, still in their primes. Or one isn't even, I guess, technically in his prime yet.
Yeah, one not in his prime,
he's just
one
reaching
in the middle of it.
Reaching it. The other one is like at the end, still seeing it. But like, to have them together, it's kind of like I can do anything you can do, I can do better kind of thing. Like, it's a friendly competition in a way. Like, bro, we both so skilled and nice. Like, oh, this is easy. Give me one. I got you again. Your turn. Like, Luka with the nutmeg between the dude leg. Kyrie grabbed it and all that. Took it, gave him back the assist behind. I was like, yo, this is just. These dudes are incredible, bro. Like,
bro, Luka moving without the ball for those backdoor cuts for layups, bro.
They said he couldn't do. Luka Doncic can do anything, and this is why we so.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, my bad. But they can't play together. I'm sorry.
Bro, this is why we so critical.
I keep forgetting. My bad.
Luka Doncic can do anything. He's not James Harden. That's not even because James Harden getting James Harden. It's not even because.
Who was it?
Some other guy that might be on his last team.
You talking about the system? That's what you talking about? I know it's the system.
I heard it was the problem.
Oh, the problem. Sorry, my bad. The problem.
But he's not. He's not James Harden at all, bro. Like, this guy can do anything offensively. Like, anything you need him to do offensively, Luka Doncic can do it, and he throws a little defense on it too now. So far, but yeah, I'm gonna go with him. Who's your game, bro? I'm sorry to take your time.
I'm gonna give it. So you gave it to him. I'm gonna give it to Luka, man. I was gonna say something about Kyrie. This might be blasphemy. I know people probably gonna kill me if I say this. You know who Kyrie reminds me of, man? This year, like the way he's moving, his temperament, his maturity, the way he can score in the paint at like mid range, the way he pulls up on the mid range, the way he pulled up for those threes, bro. He looks like Kobe. He looked like Kobe, bro. Like, I was sitting there watching the game, like, bro, this dude is looking like Kobe out here, bro.
You saying we got the closest thing to LeBron and Kobe being on teams,
bruh?
Hold on. Listen to this, because this need to be a clip. We need to make this one a short. You saying the Mavericks got the closest thing to LeBron James and Kobe Bryant being on teams? That's what you're saying, right?
Bro, watch how this dude is out here moving. I'm not talking about just moving on the court in general. Look how he's moving, bro.
Bro, it's smooth. Like, it's get to his spot. You know he's gonna get to a spot, raise up no matter what, and knock it down.
Like, look at his demeanor. Look at how he's, like, even when he's getting bodied and hitting the ground and all that. Look how calm he is, bro. Like, look at the situations in the clutch. He's calm. Like, bro, this dude out here moving like Kobe, bro. I'm like, what in the world are we looking at right now? I said that to myself today. I was just like, I'm sitting there watching it, and I was like, yo, hold on. He did something today, and it would kind of took my mind to it. And then, like, he did something else. I'm like, yo, this dude out here looking like Kobe out here, bro. Like, what is going on?
And that's why they appreciate his talent around the league so much.
Yeah.
Because you know how they felt about Kobe and all. It's the same. Yo, it's that same effort. Like, and to have Luka be the way he is, the closest thing to like LeBron and all that we've seen, with the mentorship, I guess, of a Mamba mentality type player on his game. Like, this is why I keep yelling. This man, Luka Doncic, is going to be the greatest offensive player we've ever seen. He's already almost there. If this is going to happen this way, he's going to become the greatest offensive player we've ever seen, bro. I will stand behind it. I bet my house on it 2 times.
What?
2 times on him being that.
Hey, you know, if you bet your house on it, it's serious, man.
And
my job.
Health. Knock on wood. Because everybody going, you know, they always do that dumb stuff. But
I'm knocking.
The guy's already a Hall of Famer, first ballot. He's on his way to 5 first-team All-NBAs in a row. 5-time All-Star.
Looking like he could be favored to get the MVP.
5-time All-Star, MVP, clutch player of the year. You know, we're talking about, bro. He's incredible. Like he should have been a 6-time All-Star. I'll tell you the truth.
Yep.
If Wemby's an All-Star and all that hype was for Wemby, bro. I mean, Luka almost made the playoffs. Why didn't he make the All-Star team? But that's a whole nother conversation. Putting 21 points a game, you know. But yeah, bro, like this guy is incredible. He's just gonna get even better. And Kyrie's that dude, bro. Like Kyrie is the real revenge season is Kyrie. Like Tim Hardaway's revenge season is connected to Kyrie. Should be grateful. Be grateful, Johnny B, that we have Kyrie, man. Don't ever say Tim Hardaway Jr. is better than him again.
You get banned from the channel for that, Johnny.
Yeah.
But yeah. But nah, let's go ahead and get to the glow yard, man. Oh, I said Luka, right? I said Luka.
Yeah,
okay. All right, man. Comments. You guys already know how this goes, man. If y'all got any questions, any comments addressing me and King, guys, please hit us with the WTM in front of your question or your comment, guys. We ask that you guys be respectful in the comment section, man. Keep it clean and all them good things. We usually take the super chats before we take the regular chats, guys. Anytime a super chat comes in, we address those first. And yeah, let's go.
You got one?
Oh, we got a few of them. Curbside Dad, he says, what's up, man? He says Kai and Luka are officially here with the team behind. We said that. Here comes the blowout games. We've been waiting to see. Yep, to separate us from the pack. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's getting to that point, man, where it's like the first 10 games, you're kind of getting a view of how things are lining up now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree. Coy is a super chat with the $4.99 dono. He is a Glow Yard member. Says much love, guys. Really appreciate the effort we are seeing from the whole team. Tied for first in the West. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Let's see. How you pronounce that?
Jura.
Jura. Yeah, probably Jura. Like the Django, the D is silent. He says with the $9.99 dono, we appreciate it, man. He says I feel real good about the Mavs. He said I feel the momentum building and it's exciting. He said you were right about Kyrie. Now we have to stay healthy, get some more reps, chemistry. Yep. Figure out Denver. Love the show. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, everything you say, man. We agree. We definitely agree.
Is that it?
Yeah, yes, it.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. JQ says best game of the season. Question. Maybe so.
Maybe so.
Every game is seeming like that. So when we this past run or whatever, he says great game by both Kyrie and Luka. Defense looked good until the third team came in. Yeah. That's why a lot of these teams getting this differential closest. Because really, we should be like.
Yeah, because remember when the third team before the third team come in, we up by like 30. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The last 2 games we was up by 30. So.
Backpack says Powers NBA Hall of Fame. Never seen so many ball smacks since.
Oh my
since
God.
Russia Volley team
I'm
won
alone. It's a good day.
Olympics. One con of the game, Luka didn't score 3 more to keep his averages the same. He went from 35-9 to 35-6 or something like that, right? Or 33-6, 33-5. I'm sorry, from 33-9 or something.
No. I just read off his stats. He 32-9.
Oh, 32. No, 32.
So what was?
I thought you said from 32-9. I'm sorry.
Yeah, 32-9. And I think it was, what was he at, 33-1 or something like that, or 33-2 or something.
I thought it was 32-9 and 32-5. You said.
Hold on, make sure. Keep going.
So I think he went down by like 0.4 or something.
Yeah, 32. I'm sorry, 32-6.
32-6. That's what I'm saying. So he went down 0.3. He can make that up. Backpack also says Wolves looking really scary. The Gobert defense and that offense is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. They just beat Golden State.
Yeah, but Golden State looked the same against like Cleveland and all that too. Golden State is small. Like, bro, Derek Lively may go off against Golden State. Not to be like foreshadowing, but Golden State is small. Johnny B, Glow Yard Gang member, he says great win, but the Mavs have up 30 points in the last, or gave up 30 points in the last 7 minutes. We may need to trade everybody who played after Kai set except Lively.
Nah, they be fun, man.
Johnny also says King Josh looked great tonight on both ends. Pause. He keeps this up, he might take his starting spot back. Yeah, Josh looked good today. I was proud of him today. He looked good. Johnny B also says, Glow Yard, what up?
What up?
What up, Latte? He says, good win tonight. Luka and Kyrie can't work together.
Nope.
Yes. They are the best duo in the NBA. Green was good tonight. Kyrie was Kyrie. Yeah.
Yeah, Homo Latte, they can't work together, remember?
You said
they told us.
You said we made the right trade when other teams made the wrong trade with Brooklyn. You said we got the right player.
I'm gonna let you say it.
Oh, I ain't saying. I'm just asking questions. I ain't saying anything. Don't hold me accountable for that. Backpack said, I hope our rotation doesn't exceed 10 to 11 players because bench looks so butt today. It is what it is, y'all. I think they still had like some of their guys in there at a point, didn't they?
Nah, they brought their guys in first.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't have their guys in already. Like brought their guys back because Zion was in there, wasn't he? Then
nah, it was a Thursday. I saw that because I was wondering when we were gonna put our guys in. So yeah.
Martin says, who would have thought that surrounding Luka with talent and not just one-dimensional guys can lead to these dominant?
What?
We need to fix our lead, though. If we can't get to 15th defensive rating, we'd be champs. You know what? I know everybody talking about defense again. I don't think our defense that bad. Like it's context again, like Rel said earlier. Like the only reason this game was close is because of the third stringers or whatever. Same thing with the Clippers.
Like I said, when we had the main guys in, we was up by 30.
Yeah, we were dominating.
Just like the last game, we were up by 30. Like what I said, like King said, the context part. Like you got to look at we're moving at a faster pace. So of course they're going to score a lot of points too. So it's not like they're scoring a lot of points and we're like barely winning these games. We're blowing them out while they're scoring a lot of points. It's because the pace. Like you got to look at the differential. That's what we need to be looking at.
Yeah,
we're beating them by double digits. Like that's championship defense.
Yeah.
You're beating them handily. It's not like you're beating them by 1 point at the buzzer or nothing. Like you're beating them handily by double digits. That's the differential of the games.
The way
I'm not looking at that 124. You're beating by double digits. You're beating by 12. That's good.
And these guys and your starters play more minutes in the playoffs. Like they play until you need them not to play anymore.
Exactly.
So like,
yeah, I'm not worried about those guys in the playoffs.
The main guys playing like,
and the main guy is blowing cats out by 30. So I'm good.
Backpack says really badly need backup center, especially when Lively gets 3 fouls quick. Or need good centers so Lively don't need to start every game. All right, same thing about the foul trouble. But I felt like DP held it down today. Pause. Thomas says, what up, Thomas? He says, I don't care how DP played tonight. Friday night, I watched this man jump for a rebound, uncontested, 2 hands on the ball, and somehow spiked it out of bounds before he even landed.
Bro, I said that.
No, bro. We on another day. We on another day, man. Powell played well tonight.
Powell did very good today, y'all. He did very good. Powwows, you won this one tonight. There you go.
Tonight, he played well.
Thomas, you are me. Okay, I'm sorry.
Pascal says, "What's up, y'all? Mavs are tied for first in the West. Can we get a law of averages? Clippers win over the Nuggets on Tuesday. Probably.
Did you see them lose today, Pascal, to the Grizzlies?
Yeah, Clippers probably gone.
Yeah,
they're probably gone.
Did you watch AM Hoops? Talking about the whole Harden thing and everything, the Clippers and stuff today.
Everybody was going in on the. I don't know if I really want to watch it because I'm like, this. We already knew all this stuff. I thought so. Martin says
people told me that the Clippers were favorites in the West other than Denver. But go ahead. I'm sorry. You were saying.
Martin says New Orleans Pelicans announcers calling Luka Grant and Kyle Whiners, and we are the whining team. After the second half, they were talking about how scary our backcourt duo is. Yeah, that's what I thought today. Like,
oh, what'd you listen to it on?
He probably was watching their broadcast. Them talking, bro.
I was gonna say, what'd you say? What'd you watch it on?
I watched it on ours, but I saw like the highlights afterwards. It actually talked on theirs. Like had their was Antonio Daniels and all talking, and bro, he was like, man, he's so skilled and all that talk. It was like you got to stop this.
I love Antonio Daniels. I paused. I always wanted to get him on the show, man. I always wanted to get him on the show. I like his like breakdown of the games and stuff, man. Like his knowledge of the games and stuff. Like you could tell he really like studies the game, bro. I wish we could get him on the show, but I know he's a New Orleans guy, man. Shout out to JP.
Shout out. We got a fan here. He says, King, today Kyle was the Kyle I thought we'd get consistently when we traded for him. No hate here. Props to him and making it work with Luka. I need that efficiency from him all the time. Hey, fan, he's shooting 40s. No, that wasn't like a one-day thing. Today he shot like 60, 70, and 100. But I'm talking about for the season now. He's shooting 47%. What is it? 40,
47, 90, and
40 from three.
No,
90.
Yeah. So 40, 40, and so 47, 40, and 90.
And 90. I take that from my guy. Yeah. I take that from Luka. You feel me? Like from Kyrie at 6. Hell yeah. After the way he started, to see him there, he must be hot as hell. Coy says, great team win once again, 2 in a row. We make it 3. I hope so. I think we will.
I think we will, man.
I don't think this is same Mavs. I think this is we got Kyrie Irving. We got Mamba mentality on this team. Pascal says Martin Blake, those New Orleans Pelicans announcers did not have a scouting report on this team. Got DJJ role entirely wrong. Also complaining Zion gets most contact, no calls. Hello, Luka. Hey, Zion, his interview after the game, the way he talking, man, I don't like it.
Yeah, I about to say, Luka only had 5 free throw attempts, so it ain't like he was getting a ton of them.
Yeah, but Zion all on like not liking the team and really making it seem like he don't like his role on the team and all right now. And I'm like, Zion, it ain't just place to be talking to them right now after they've done what they've done without you and all. Like, that's kind of what you mean. I'm just falling in line and doing what I got. Damn. Okay.
I told you, bro. That's what your boy Ian Hoops was talking about on. He had a video about this a while back. He had this a couple weeks ago with talking about this.
Pascal says our defensive rating is a bit misleading with these 2 blowouts. 4th quarters were junk time. Look at the first 3 quarters in both games. Defense is improving. Yes,
that's what we were saying. Thank you, Pascal. That's why I said you got to put it into context, man. Like people say, like, oh, they scored 124 points. Yes, because up by 30 in the 3rd quarter, you put your 15th string in the game, and they're the ones giving up the lead. The first 3 quarters, you're looking like one of the best defenses in the league. Yeah. Your main guys are playing defense. So yeah, you're right, man. You're 100% right.
I see you, Keith, but you ain't write anything behind it. If you write something else, I got you. Thomas says, Mavs played so connected tonight. The chemistry is really coming through. At one point, Kai and Luka went for the same steal. Both of them playing solid D. The sky's the limit for this team. Yep. Nancy says, great win by the team. A couple guys struggled a bit, but overall played great. Luka and Kyrie were lights out tonight. What does Kyrie got to do to get a foul call? He was knocked off his feet on that 3-point shot, and he never usually says anything to the refs, but even he looked at them and started saying something.
Yeah, I Nancy, listen, we've been saying this so far this season. I don't know what's going on, why he can't get no calls. I ain't never seen a man get picked up by the flow so much, man. It's crazy.
Coy says Josh didn't play too bad. I'm not out on him yet. He just needs rhythm shots, good defense by him and the whole team. Yeah, Coy. Told you, indifferent, Coy. I didn't leave him yet, man.
Yeah, we were talking about that, Coy. Like, I don't want to jump off the bandwagon yet, man. But Josh got to show us something this year, man.
Yeah,
you just got your contract. You got to show us something. He did really, really good today. Thomas
says Omac still looking like a baby giraffe, but love his activity. I definitely see a Siakam prototype.
I've been saying it. It's in there. I can see it too.
Johnny B said not Mavs related, but the Rockets look serious. They won 6 in a row, including tonight at the Nuggets. We got to stop them dudes. We'll be fine, Johnny, man. Don't be worrying about all these teams. Keith says, great win. Keep rolling. Thank you.
I like that picture, Keith. I like that, man.
Nah, I don't like that bad.
You a hater, bro. Don't do that.
Not that bad, man. That's your favorite Batman, Ben Affleck?
Yeah, it's Ben Affleck because after I seen the Flash with Michael Keaton, it's like a toss up, man. Like that warehouse scene, his warehouse scene, and then that fighting scene with him and that little Russian like underground base or whatever on the Flash with Michael Keaton. It kind of got me on a like this.
So you feel like he the best Batman, or you feel like he your favorite Batman, just as far as his look?
Both.
Damn. You know what I think the best look Batman is? No, not the sidetrack, but
I know you're gonna say Adam West.
Nope, Val Kilmer.
Whoa,
I thought Val Kilmer was no. So hold up, I hate the movie. Queen loved the movie, Batman Forever and all that. I thought Val Kilmer was.
Yeah, my wife, that's her favorite Batman. She watched that movie almost like every day.
She loves it, but I thought Val Kilmer was an awesome Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne, yeah. Now Bruce Wayne, that's different. Like,
but Christian Bale though, as far as just the best. Nah, man, come on, man, you tripping? You tripping,
bro. I didn't like a Batman that fought like this.
You tripping? You tripping, man? He fought like he had to fight.
He looked like he was in a Dougie Fresh video.
He was trying to fight against knives. How else do you fight against knives?
Hey, no, the way that Ben Affleck did in the warehouse in Batman vs Superman.
Get the hell out of here, man. Get out of here. Keith says, thanks, thank y'all always for the great coverage. No problem, Keith. Very impressed with the early season chemistry. Feeling positive about this young and talented team. Much appreciated, Kai. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I so love the Kai.
Backpack says, good thing that starters didn't play more than 28 minutes. We need rest where we can get it because the next two games are back-to-back.
Wait,
it's
what?
a Tuesday and Wednesday? Damn, I'm not professional. I'm sorry.
I know.
It wasn't my fault this time, bro. It was Backpack. Steven says the White Power is the GOAT. Today, powwow.
Wait, hold on.
Today.
Golly. Okay, so we played the Pelicans and then play Washington on Wednesday, bro.
Man, that's right over here.
I know that's your hometown.
So that mean we got another game on Friday again.
Saturday.
Okay, so they get 2 days off. All right. Keith says Nico knows we will need some paint help this year. Just sucks for me trying to patiently wait for the move.
Hey, that's a trap game too, my bad. It's a trap game. Washington's a trap game. I know they trash, but Dallas can go in there and be all lax like this team trash.
Hell no.
They gotta come with it in that game.
Nope. I should go to the game actually for this one. No, they not. Kyrie.
I'm surprised you ain't going. Why you ain't going?
I was going to go, bro, but I got other plans. But I was going.
Man's not your plans. I see you going.
Nancy says, I really hope they don't wait till the trade deadline to pick up a backup center and another wing. Your thoughts? I'd rather get them in as soon as possible to build the chemistry. That's why they say probably December. But go ahead.
Yeah, I'm standing on December.
Wasn't that Spencer Dinwiddie as well? Did we get Spencer in December?
No, we got him in. I think January. We got him in January.
Well, it wasn't trade deadline though.
It wasn't trade deadline. It was before. Cause remember we kept saying like I thought. Was that the year? We also said we thought they were gonna make another move. Was that? When was that? We said like they made a move and it was like okay they did this so they can have. No, wait, no, that was a Kyrie trade.
That was Kyrie.
Yeah, it's Kyrie. Okay,
is Derrick Jones Jr. what we wanted? What is it? Josh Richardson to be?
Yes. No, because Josh Richardson was a ball handler.
More ball handler though, yeah.
He is what we wanted. Who else do we have?
Not James Johnson.
No. We had Josh Richardson. Who was the other guy? Who was the other guard we picked up?
DeLon Wright. No, DeLon Wright was more guard too.
Yeah, he's more guard too. So I feel like I'm forgetting somebody, bro.
We can keep moving.
Yeah.
You think about it, just come back to it. Curbside says feels good to be a Mavs fan right now, and thanks to the guys, it's a great time to be a Glow Yard fan of the channel. Hit the like, guys. Get them to 2K. Appreciate you. Curbside.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you, man. Let's get to 2K. We getting there. We getting there.
Div says Kyrie was awesome tonight. I can't believe he told Luka to cut to the hoop, and Luka listened and went and got an easy layup. If Luka starts cutting to the hoop, oh my gosh, he'll be on another level.
Yep.
Some people told us not to do it to be a role player.
Somebody told us he needs to continue to keep standing outside on the corners and wait for Kyrie to come the ball.
Yeah. Div says, I'm so annoyed by Powell. I can't stand when he can grab a rebound. He literally spikes it into the ground or somewhere else. It makes no sense. He just annoys me. I mean, come on, Div, man. Come on.
Div, he did good today. I can't say any more.
Div says we seriously are one trade away of a real good backup center to being contenders, and also Green showed up tonight. Thank God. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny B also says my boy Timmy really looked like Jason Terry off the bench. Bombs away. We're gonna need him come playoff time. We are gonna need him.
We are gonna need him.
We are gonna need him. Absolutely. Timmy got confidence though. Timmy pulling up over them screens though. I like that.
That's what he should have been doing. That's what we've been
awesome.
saying.
Why don't you just shoot right up the screen?
Thank you. We've been saying this for 15 years now. We've been saying this. Like, bro,
just shoot up the screen.
Don't make the shot difficult for yourself, man. Because guess what? When you do that, what do you do today?
This damn light. He didn't do great as far as shooting, but he been good.
I'd rather you shoot them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'd rather you do that because I feel like he played more within the game today when he did that. Even if he make his shots, he still played more within the game.
Thomas says, I can't believe how soft these refs are on these lively fouls. It feels like even if he's straight up, they call something just for contact. Refs always place their rookie of the year bets on Wemby. Yeah, I mean, it'll come with time. And plus, he's going to learn tendencies over time.
And he himself said he knew this was going to happen before the season started. Like, he knew this. People were telling him. He said even Tyson Chandler told him that. So he knew this was going to happen.
But
like he said, he get established as that guy. He's definitely getting there. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely establishing himself. So he'll eventually get the respect.
And I don't want him to really change his game up because I want him to get the respect.
Yeah, stay aggressive. Stay the same way you.
I want him to be a guy where he's out
there.
I
want that to be in the referee's mind. Like, okay, he always play like this.
He protects the rim and all that. Yep.
You said Draymond?
Draymond, any great defender, really. That's what you expect. Div says, great team win tonight. Beginning of the game, the others, not named Luka, were missing wide open shots, but I knew once they started hitting, it was going to be a blowout. Yes.
So when did you know it was going to be a blowout?
When he started hitting.
You want to know when I knew? When Luka and Kyrie went on a killing spree,
bro.
When I was Kyrie
when they were just cooking, basically from the beginning of the game, because Kyrie was on. I was like, Kyrie's on, and Luka was like right behind him. Like it wasn't like.
I'm trying to think. What point at the game was that when both of them hit like them back-to-back threes and stuff, just walking up in the threes, like right behind each other? I forgot. Yeah, I think it was like second quarter. Whenever that point of the game was, that's when I knew it was like, yeah, this is it.
And then Luka just did Luka things in the third quarter. He just was like, okay, well, here I am. I was like, this is just simple. Johnny B said, I hope we look like this Tuesday in a cup game and not let them beat us when it counts. We know the Mavs hardly ever beat the same team 2 times in a row before, Johnny B. Always remember.
Well, you always negative, Johnny.
I understand, though, Johnny B, but this is a different it's a different Mav team. Don't expect the same things. We're different. Div says that is 2 games in a row. King, Rel, I call blowout. I was wrong about Luka 50 piece, but he didn't even play hardly. Yeah. I don't like calling blowouts, Div, because I want to respect the team. I don't want to go back into the free bingo spaces yet. Not quite yet. Johnny B also says if Kyrie got his mojo back like this going forward, we're going to be a problem, especially if we can get another center without trading THJ. Yeah, Kyrie with his mojo back. Luka in shape, Kyrie with his mojo back. I mean,
they're not good together. I don't know what we're talking about right now.
What up, Fax? He says random. I blame the Celtics because if they didn't draft Powell, we wouldn't even know who he was.
Oh man!
And they barely drafted him, didn't they?
Yeah, I think he was only like a mid to close to late second round pick or something.
Yeah. Richard, he's a Glow Yard gang member. He was at the game, I believe. Yep.
Yeah.
He said, seeing Josh, Flat, and Hardy tonight. They're all 3 the same height. Josh isn't even 6'5", maybe 6'4", so I'm grumpy, LOL. We got a great win. Seeing Smito asked him if he was the Whites or Maxie's burner.
Oh, Smito was there?
You tell the truth, Richard? Let me know for real. I don't believe it. I don't even know. How did you
I thought Smito was in – I thought Smito was in Germany. I think he's joking, man.
I don't know, man. But Fact says the Pelicans commentators were talking mad-ish in the first, and boom, straight humbleness.
I can't believe Antonio Davis would do that, though.
Yeah, man. Div.
Oh, hold on. Everybody know what happened to Derek Harper?
I heard he's supposed to still be back. I hear, but I done been through Kevin Brown over here with the Orioles.
What did he do?
Nothing. I hear that he's supposed to be just doing the games with Devin Harris. It's just like supposed to be
That's what
Both of them doing it though, supposedly, but I haven't seen Derek
I ain't
Harper.
really I haven't seen Derek Harper. I mean, I like Devin.
Yeah, Devin good, but it's like, damn, what happened to Derek?
Yeah, I'm like, what happened to Derek Harper? All of a sudden, one day I just see Devin on there, and I haven't heard nothing else. But I thought somebody heard something. I don't know.
Div says Tyrese Maxey just dropped 50 piece. Imagine you are the Clippers right now, and James Harden. LOL. This is going to be a fire sale. We might be able to get Kawhi PG for some draft picks. It's about their money though, Div. We can't. Are you talking about trading them? Nah, I don't got enough for that. I don't think so. I don't think we got enough for either one of them.
Yeah, let them boys come over here in free agency.
Yeah, but we got to get cap space. Div says for how much Luka have the ball in their hands, for them to only have 3 turnovers is amazing. They are so awesome. Dare I say, better combo than KD and Kai? No, dare you say? Yes. We'll see in the playoffs what Kyrie and KD got to second round, right?
Yeah.
That's the furthest they got. All right. So we get to the conference finals. You got your answer, Div. Jenna Kim said, "Hey fellas, what up, Jenna Kim?" She says, "Good win today.
What up, Gina?"
Everyone looked good and contributed. It was nice seeing Omax, Holmes, and Keith in the final minutes. Lively held his own, hustling and scoring. Great team win. Yes. Brian Noble, what up, Brian? He says, this is the Mavs' most complete game in terms of the way they must play to be elite according to their roles, pace, unselfish b-ball, which leads to efficiency, better defense, and low turnovers. There you go, Brian, man.
All right, Brian, you are speaking facts, huh?
Gina Kim said game ball to Kai, got his first 30-plus game of the season. He looked like Kai we all know and was phenomenal. Honorable mentions to Luka, Lively, and DJJ. Luka off ball was beautiful. Can't wait for more. Yes.
You see that one pass, Lively passed. What's name? Lobbed it up to him in the middle. He caught it, faded out of bounds, and like threw a bullet to I think it was what's name? It was the first quarter. I was like, Jesus, boy.
Lively got I told you, I can't wait to Lively of that. Like we got Lively. That's, you feel me? Like he's 19 years old.
He doing this at 19. Just
imagine when he's like 25. You feel me? Like, come on, man. Like he got to become a grown man. He gonna be a young dude for like 5 years, 5-6 years or whatever. Like, come on. Div says 7 players with 2 assists or more. Damn, we playing like a team now. Look out.
So you should have said, I mean, we had yesterday, not yesterday, but the day before, we had 3 players with 3 assists each.
Richard says, hit them likes if y'all think the Mavs can win it all. Come on, y'all.
Let's get them likes up tonight,
I know we can get 250 people believing the Mavs can win it all. We got a poll in here. Hit the like if you believe it. Saeed says, I'm loving the way Kai and Luka are playing off of each other now. Yep. Noah says, I think we're number 1 in the West now. I think because Denver lost today, and I think we can get Denver next time. Yep, we tied. Sharon says, I saw Powell grab some rebounds and not bump, set, spike. Yeah, he got 10 today, right? And 4 offensive, I think. I think he got 4 rebounds. That's why I ain't saying nothing today. He got 4 offensive rebounds. Div says, I wish we could get a legit second line center and or PG. He would give guys like KD problems. That is 2 things we need. I think they're underrating our wing defenders.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the point guard. We really need a center and maybe one more wing.
Yeah, I think you're underrating really the rebounding is where I want to solidify that. That's it. Like DJJ and Grant Williams, nice. And Josh Green can be nice on defense when he wants to be. Gina Kim says THJ wasn't bad, and also Exum, bro. I like Exum.
Exum was good today, man.
THJ wasn't bad tonight. Powell did good with his minutes, but don't let it fool you. He'll have good to all right games sometimes. We need him to look good so other teams can't.
Oh, he meant Paul George. That was Div.
Yeah, that's what I meant, Paul George. That's what I'm saying. You worry about the wings. Like I'm like,
I think what they said a point guard.
Guard.
Need a point guard. So Paul George.
Still need a backup. I feel you, Gina Kim. Yes. Noah said, I'm glad to see Luka driving in the lane more and shooting than shooting a lot of threes. Jay, shoot him in return. I mean, shooting him in return. Reading the next thing. He shoot him in rhythm. Brian says, we still need another center and wing with length, size, 6'8" and above for the playoffs to match up with teams with size, but they don't have to be elite just to provide solid minutes. Yeah. Precision says 8-2 winning vibes. Let's go, baby. Yes. Noah says the White Power should have an all-star vote after this performance. Give him one.
Oh man,
he can get one.
that's crazy.
Alex says, keep up the good work, fellas. Luka somehow making it look even easier this year. He just consistently improves little by little every year. Yep. What up, Matt? He said, what up, Roland King?
What's up?
It's been a while, but the Mavs look amazing this year. It's so fun to watch, and I expect us to be top 4 in the West. Yeah, I think we're going to be top 4 in the West. I know it's only 10 games, but you can start seeing the way the league is shaping up.
Yeah. That's why I was asking earlier about the
other teams going to have to climb. So it's good to be at the top because then you got to really fall. You feel me? Precision says, them sorry Phoenix Suns keep getting their heads beat in. I love it, Suns and folk. They lost again today?
Yep. I was watching that Suns pod, that famous Suns podcast, man, and they were not happy. They've been giving up. They've been playing bad in the fourth quarters.
You said they need a point guard?
Espo was on there talking about, because one guy was like, "Oh, we don't have our full roster. We missing Devin Booker." He's like, "Bro, but you still got KD and Bradley Beal. We should not be losing like this." I'm like, I was just like,
you got. I thought KD was that dude though.
I mean, I was told. That's what I was told. I don't know.
Hey man, Dave says, I mean, we made a trade with the Brooklyn Nets too, though. I mean, we got the right guy. Dave says the New Orleans broadcasters made a mention that during the trip the Mavs had, Luka hung out together and got close and became friends. Interesting that other media is seeing it and hearing it. Yeah, they're gonna be late to the party, yeah. It's okay. Noah said we have scored 140 plus points in the last 2 games. That's amazing. I think we moved up in defensive rating. We scored 130. It was 140 again?
No, 136.
Yeah, it was close enough, Noah. Alex says Powell looks so much better as a backup player. I've never hated the man. He just was being asked to do stuff he couldn't do. But I have it today. Brian says, for the first time, I have no criticism at all about any player or coach. Yeah.
Same here, Brian. Same here.
Matt says Luka and Kyrie are so good. It's like they know how to play with each other.
What?
Now, it took them 9 months to figure it out, but that's okay. Duo's still getting better. I don't think it took them 9 months. They just needed time. At the beginning, they only had 16 games. I keep telling everybody. I kept giving everybody the example of LeBron and D Wade. I kept doing it, bro. I kept. And they just, I guess they want to pay attention to it. Alex says, just got to remind King that the Rangers run the AL. Not anymore. You got your championship. Not anymore. TGK, Glow Yard Gang member. You already know about his unofficial official pregame show.
Unofficial.
He says J Kidd deserves more credit. Thankfully, Josh Green had a bounce back game. Yes to both of those. Ali says, well, Grant 0 points and still win by 12. What is this team? Dominance on all levels. Thanks for the great content. Appreciate you, Ali.
Appreciate it.
Were y'all worried? I see y'all saying y'all worried like Asian and all. Were y'all worried when KD and Kyrie were winning like this and they were blowing people out and people were still getting points? And I told you we got context behind our points. Like the team got 30, gave up 30 with the third stringers and all. Like, I'm not worried about those guys. Like that's like preseason again when you get those guys in there. Like, okay. Div says,
yeah, I was gonna say because you just saw Marquise Morris today. When the last time you seen Marquise Morris?
And Rashawn Holmes.
Those are guys you ain't gonna see every game. That's why I say I'm not worried about it. The guys that you're gonna see every game were the guys who had to lead by 30. So that's why I said I'm not worried about it. You'll see Marquise today and probably won't see him again for a whole nother month. So I'm fine with it.
Dave says Powell with 10 rebounds, but could have been 20 if he actually didn't spike the ball.
Bro, and you know what? Never mind. King said no.
Yo, he had 10 rebounds and 4 offensive rebounds, bro.
I was gonna say Div is right.
I'm not
gonna say 20, but he definitely could have had more rebounds. He had just caught the ball. But I'm sorry.
He did spike a fast break. Brian, but we been, bro. What you doing? Come on, 10 rebounds. Brian says I'm glad that the next game count for the in-season tournament because after a dominant game like this, it gives them more motivation and incentive not to take their foot off the gas. I told y'all if we win, and y'all to care about the in-season tournament. I told y'all if it's going, we're going to see what the in-season tournament about
what's
based
today?
off of how the team
Sunday.
is. Yep.
What day you said the in-season tournament on?
Tuesdays and Fridays.
Oh, okay, never mind. So yeah.
So we got one this week.
Yeah,
I don't think they do 2 in a week.
Or
That's what it's looking like. They don't do 2 games in a week. You get 1 in a week. But if the end game, so my thing is right. I guess because it's going to stay in the group for the knockout round as well. Going to stay in the same. Because how do they
bro,
decide?
You know more than me. I don't know nothing
how do
about
they decide
this thing,
who plays who and when you play who to say is
I don't know.
part of the schedule not made yet already or something like.
That's what I'm saying. I thought about that the other day, but like I said, I was gonna let it just play out. I don't know what the heck going on. I told you they were interviewing players and they don't even know.
I don't know how that works out. That's gonna be wild. What if it messes up and they don't really?
They probably should have did. They probably should have had like this, like separate or whatever, like from the season.
Like it would seem like you can't set the season already set. You had to set it in the middle of the season, like finish the season out. I don't know, but it's I don't know how it's gonna work with the
or like set it aside like you do the All-Star game. Like have a designated like 2 weeks or whatever for the NCAA tournament.
Tournament, I guess.
Yeah, because that way it won't be so confusing. Because it's like, yeah, we play these guys tomorrow, and then all of a sudden you see the game like, why the court different? Oh, that's right, they got the in-season thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's confusing. So, but yeah.
Noah said, "Man, I'm disappointed in Zion. I'm a Mavs fan, but Zion just looked like a guy now. His hype has gone away." Hey man, I mean, Zion looks like a good player. Zion wasn't supposed to be a good player.
He's supposed to be a generational player.
Yeah, like Zion, when you look at those 25 on the top 25s under 25 and on now, Zion was up there right behind Luka. You feel me? And even being argued by some people was being above Luka before. Now he closer towards 10 now. Frank's Glow Yard gang member, he says he's trying to find a new pitcher because he changed his pitch on Jason Kidd. He's now officially.
Oh, okay, Frank.
Wagon, yes. He says, weird to say, but I don't think Mavs should trade THJ this year. Let him play out this year, build up that value, and next year is where they should trade him for some two-way player. Y'all ain't gonna feel like that though. So the thing is, Frank, like I'm gonna tell y'all, if Timmy's here and we win a championship, Timmy should stay here. I'm gonna tell you, that is what it is. That's how I'm gonna feel, because Timmy's gonna be a part of us winning a championship. So we're gonna feel like run it back and let Timmy play again. So if he's gonna stay here and we go up and we like look good with him, then he's gonna stay here. He's gonna become a legend. Like, remember Jason Terry? Not to compare him to Jason Terry, but like even what's his name? Johnny B said earlier. Jason Terry had frustrating like things in the playoffs that he used to do with the Mavs and all. Yep. Once he actually became Jason Terry though, and he looked like Jason Terry, now we respect Jason Terry and wouldn't mind seeing his jersey in the Raptors now. So Timmy stayed there for a reason. If he shows off and keeps playing, then he's gonna be a guy. If he helps us win a championship, that's gonna stay here. He's gonna be a Mavs legend. Anybody that wins a championship becomes a Mavs legend.
You said to wipe out.
I mean, technically he would. That's what they want.
Or the powwows.
You know that's what they want. That's what Mark Cuban wants.
Powwows would flood the streets. You understand me, man?
That's what Mark
They'll
Cuban
flood
want.
the streets, man. If that happens, boy, they're gonna have powwow street.
They're gonna have powwow sitting out there with Maxi Kleber and with TCJ, and then have Skin up there too at the parade.
Powwow Avenue and Maxi Kleber Drive.
Emmanuel says, I just shake my head whenever the Don cooks. And now you're going to tell me we have Uncle Drew getting in his groove with this too. And if we can make a somewhat consistent defense, we can make it deep. Yeah. We definitely have an offense for a championship.
Yeah, we got 2 players for a championship.
Mm-hmm. It's about the defense and the guys can stay behind them. Janus says when DJJ finally hit a 3, it was like a switch and everyone started hitting their threes. When we're hot, we're unstoppable. Yeah, and we're number 1 in the league this year shooting threes.
And I saw that today too. When everybody started hitting their shots, it's like that speed picked up. They're playing so fast and releasing the shots so fast. I was like, man, what in the world? Because Josh Green hit one. DJJ, I think he hit 2 of them. I think who else hit one? I think was it Hardy or somebody? Somebody hit a 3, and I was like, dang, everybody playing so fast, bro.
We have so many different options now. We have the options now, like you said, Grant Williams can score 0. We're always a team that shoots a bunch of threes. The difference is now we're one of the best teams at making threes now.
What are you talking about? We were the best team in shooting threes last year. Remember we had Dodo and Reggie, you just had to wait until March, bro. You ain't never patient, bro.
I mean, the White Powder made more threes this year than he made last year.
Right. 100%.
1 for 1. Noah says, I don't hear nobody crying on these 2 wins. Always be grateful. Yeah, Noah. Always be grateful.
I guess when you're blowing folks out, man, I guess everybody's happy now because that's what everybody wants. We want to see blowouts.
My man said we got Kobe and Braun on our team. I see you, bro, man. Frank said unless a package is too good to pass up that requires THJ, he gone in a flash. I ain't talking bad about him, but I ain't gonna say that he only got some points. Peter says D-Live had a lot of defensive lapses today. Hope he finds the balance of not fouling and playing good defense. Still a net positive when he's on the floor. Yes, and yes, but he's a rookie, Peter. That's not like it happens. I still would have rather had him on the floor than Dwight Powell, and Dwight had a good game.
Yup.
Steve says this is real talk right here. Maxey is on the team because of Dirk, him and Powell, or the smallest big men. Are the smallest big men I've ever seen. I love just saying.
That's crazy, man.
What up, Bergs? He says great win, but I'm a little concerned with Lively's rebounding. I know he had a double-digit rebound in a few games, but he's inconsistent. That's my only gripe with Lively. I feel like he was inconsistent. I feel like this game was a bad rebounding game. The other games when he doesn't get a bunch of rebounds, usually he's in foul trouble and he can't play minutes. But that goes with his minutes. This was the first game I felt like he didn't really get a bunch of rebounds on, but he was fine. Like Dwight Powell was getting rebounds. Look, Johnny B says Powell had a 10 rebound game.
10 rebound game.
Like Dwight Powell was getting rebounds.
Hey, it was not all of them. I was gonna say he actually was grabbing him.
Yeah,
the 10 he did get, he actually was grabbing him.
Div says Lively is going to be inconsistent because he's a rookie. Yep, there you go, Div.
He's still making an impact.
Still had 10 points
and
a block. 2 blocks. Sorry. Noah says I've heard like we gotta always stop looking at the bad, y'all. Like he's giving us something we've never had before. We can't always get perfection every game. Like we'll be fine. Noah says
you see the direction he's going in. That's the positive right there.
Yes, he just had 10. Like we not happy that our center got 10 points. Noah says I've heard so many people say the Mavs are a playing team at the very least, and Skip Bailey saying this Luka and Kyrie collaboration can't work. Shaking my head.
I'm not listening to him. No, I know for a fact he ain't watched the Mavericks.
They're not talking about it yet at all. So they talked about that's that lazy take from before the season. They're not. I'm waiting for them to really talk.
Tim Legler? That what you said?
Yeah, you see how he was on his little podcast or whatever. He wasn't on. I'm waiting for them to start talking on like ESPN and FS1 though. Like they haven't really started talking about the Mavs yet.
I'm gonna let you tell me when they say it because I'm not gonna watch it.
I'll tell you, but they haven't talked about the Mavs yet. They haven't had like a second.
Hey, and I told you before that's fine with me.
Mm-hmm.
I like to slide up on slide on the radar because remember y'all all said like you said that way when we do get to like a third seed or second seed or whatever in the playoffs, you better give Luka his MVP. Because y'all said this team was supposed to be the worst team in the history of mankind, and Luka just dragged them to a second seed or whatever. So that's why I say I don't mind them not saying nothing when it comes to the votes. That's all that matters.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm disappointed if Luka doesn't get it this year. If he doesn't get it this year, I'm disappointed. The way they started and all, like unless something drastic happens.
Do I need to read his numbers off again?
No, you don't got to read them off. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, and I don't think he should get like worse. Like I think he should be good. I think and if we stay consistent, this is his year. He has it. He has the whole world in his hands. It's up to him.
No Jesus.
Gina Kim says T Wolves mainly Ant was cooking the Warriors. Everyone was saying get Steph some help or a second option. So many excuses, but when it was Luka pass the ball, Tubbs, he's overrated. Yeah, don't feel bad. I hate that. I hate every time somebody else don't have players is get him help. But when we were over here yelling saying Luka didn't have any help, it's no, he got passed the ball to these guys.
Well, you know it's funny you said that, King, because I remember when Nick Wright, I ain't gonna never forget this. Nick Wright went in on Chris Broussard and them on that, and he was like, well, he started breaking it down. It was Luka and KD when he played for the Brooklyn Nets. He said, nope, Luka's never played with anybody close to what KD has ever played with in his career. But when KD is losing it, so he need help. You see he out there balling, blah, blah, blah. But when Luka's doing it, get everybody involved. It's like,
yep.
No, you're right, though, Gina. I've seen it before, which is funny.
Bro, I told you, Luka's better. I don't need to see no more. Luka's better than KD. To get one championship, he probably, in my book, damn near better than him career-wise. And KD is no longer, like, I don't even no longer, that conversation doesn't exist of being better than Dirk Nowitzki. Like, that's done. They used to always say if KD lost his athleticism, he'd just be Dirk. I don't know. No, he wouldn't. Not at all. Emmanuel says Luka's doing everything of these 2K type ish. while having 41% from three, and his free throw is up to 78% as well right now. Luka be truly entering his prime. Lee's got to be in full alert. Yep. He's on the precipice. Ain't that what your boy Steph Curry says?
On the cusp.
Precipice of realizing who he is. Once he does, the league is his. And shout out to Kyrie. Matt says, I'm so tired of the hate Luka and Kyrie get. All we just need to do is win and shut the haters up. This will be the year we win the championship. I know it's early, but still confident. You know what I like doing, Ro? I don't know if you do. You know, like the highlights that happen afterwards, after the game, when they show like the players' highlights of the team highlights and all. When they say like,
you have to watch them and all that.
I like watching them, but I like looking at the comments because there'd be people in there saying, I thought it couldn't work and all that stuff like that. I'll be laughing at the comments, bro. Like, all this, you want to feel good? Go look at highlights of like when Kyrie and Luka go off and all, and like look at the comments that be happening. I be in there dying.
I'm gonna do that.
I'll be like, whoa. We'd be like, oh, I thought they couldn't work. Oh, and then people saying, you know, like the simple stuff we say, like Kyrie and Luka together. This is scary times for the NBA. Like, oh my goodness, y'all let them get together. Go read the comments to those stuff. It's awesome times.
I'm gonna do that, bro.
Alex says top 5 players so far. Y'all trying to get me crucified to Kyrie fans. I love Kyrie. It's Kyrie's. He's not top 5 this year. No, I can't go that far. Kyrie playing like a top 10 player right now, though. How about I say
Luka, Joker. I say Ant. Ant has been balling, man. Scary.
Yeah. Is Embiid in it?
Yeah, Embiid been balling too.
Maxey.
That's crazy.
Maxey top 10 player this year?
Bro, it's funny, man, because I heard some people say before, just get Harden out the way and Maxey would thrive and all that, man. And this is perfect example of that happening, man. Maxey would have never been able to drop 50, man, if Harden was still here, bro. Or still there, so say.
That most improved player, that's his.
Yeah, he got that, bro.
It depends on what other awards he's going to add to his case, because he might be an All-NBA player this year.
Matter of fact, I didn't see the video yet. Wilson dropped a video of potential players who could be first-time All-Stars this year.
Did he put Jalen Brunson on there? Jalen Brunson might watch out because Maxey.
I didn't watch it. I saw on the cover he had Maxey on there on the thumbnail.
Might take a spot.
And
Jalen Brunson will watch out.
And of course they had Victor on there.
I don't think Victor's gonna make it though. I know they try and push that heavy. I don't think Victor's gonna make it though. But Luka, Joker, Giannis,
you don't got Ant on there?
I mean, so
talk about just for this year. Not saying like overall.
Yeah, I know. But so we don't give Jason Tatum no credit? I know he's gonna say with the whole Ant thing and all that stuff, but like, how do we grade Jason Tatum?
So let me ask you a question.
I know he got help and all, I know, but still, do I not?
No. It's not even about the help.
Okay.
Have you seen a dominant game from him this year?
But they've been dominant. He's still the leader of the dominant pack. You feel what I'm saying?
I understand, but Jokic has been dominant with also a dominant team.
Yeah.
Ant's been dominant with his team being dominant.
It hasn't been a pack. They've been leading it
like,
by far.
Yes, exactly. That's not to say he's not doing good this year. I'm just saying, like, these guys that I'm naming off, these guys are standing head and shoulders above everybody, bro.
You made your point.
They are dominating. Like Luka's dominating right now.
Let's go positions then. I usually say my top 5 about positions. You got your top 5 at each position, then your top 5 in the game right now. The best center is Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Best power forward is Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
The best small forward is
what is Ant?
Is Ant a 3 or a 2? I think he's 2.
I think he's 2. So Ant probably. I mean, you would have said Booker, but Booker didn't play enough games.
So it's probably Tatum, Ant, and Luka. And Ant's probably the only 2 guard playing better than Kyrie.
Yeah.
Would you go? I mean,
I'm trying to scan teams in my head.
That's what I'm saying. I think Ant may be the only 2 guard that you really may say that's playing number 1 guy and all that, like better than Kyrie. If it wasn't for Ant, if Ant was a 3, Kyrie would be the best 2 guard right now.
No, Halliburton not. I mean, Halliburton's doing good, but not like
He ain't better than
even
Luka.
even Shea has been like
Shea been so Shea. I feel
Shea
like
been
Shea all around game ain't been as great this year. He's still been putting up
like
buckets,
he looked the same he looked last year.
and that's
Like
still that's still
it's
a
not
top 10
yeah
player.
it's still the dominant player, but it's not
OKC got better.
yeah.
He had
It's
to take
like
him another step. He just staying shit.
like I said, like you see how Luka's team like we're dominating or whatever, right? But then like Luka's taking that next step, like his efficiency has like gotten better. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I don't think there's any point guard close to Luka.
yeah, not
I
right
think
now.
that I think like you got Luka, then you got the big gap, and then you got like Steph and SGA, even like a Halliburton a little bit under that and all. Like I think that gap between Luka and Steph is like
And all them guys you naming off right there, you just named off, I think they're all gonna be all stars for sure. Like you know what I'm saying?
but like Luka is playing Steph, those guys are playing at all-star levels. Luka is playing at an MVP level. That's the difference. That's the difference.
People said Shea over Amp because he lost to Canada. You know.
Oh man.
Anyway.
I mean that team was trash though. Truthfully, man, I've been saying that wasn't the best
How
team.
they trash when they had him?
I mean, they ain't the one. You can't just win with one player.
Don't do that, bro.
I mean, 04 lost, didn't they?
No, but him no.
Oh, I got you. I'm sorry. Him. My bad. They did have him. He back on the bench. Him.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, Matt says, I feel like Powell is getting a lot of minutes. Need to cut the minutes down, kid. Don't make it feel like last year. I'm not going to. Y'all not going to reel me in with that.
Y'all trying to bait us in today.
Yeah,
King said I got to be on my.
King said out there, man.
King said I gotta be on my best behavior tonight, so I can't.
Worse. Never loved us. Berg says, yeah, I get he's a rookie, but I don't want to give him a pass because of that. Other rookies are coming to dominate on the glass from the jump, like Duran, Mark Williams, and Kessler. I mean, but but you said dominate from the jump. That's their average, Bergs. Kessler them average like 8 rebounds. It's an average. So like if you get 14 in one game and then 4 in another, or 2 in another, it averages 8 rebounds. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's an average of them being a rookie. So you can't do that same thing like Wemby. Wemby had games he got rebounds and then don't have.
Now, if you're comparing them to this year, Bergs, it's their second year.
Yeah, like Chet, even this year. Chet is only averaging, I think, like 8-point-something rebounds, like because he has great rebound games and he has rebounds who doesn't get as many rebounds. Like,
yeah, those guys look better now this year because they had a whole year to learn. This is dude's first year. Let's give him a chance.
This is his first time playing against all his damn competition.
Yeah, he's not dominating on the boards like that, but he's definitely a huge impact in the paint for sure. You feel his impact. We talked about that before. Yeah, he's fine, man. He's fine.
Dave says some information. Jonas is an unrestricted free agent after this year. If the Pelicans keep sucking, they will give him up for a pick. We will have options at the trade deadline. Yeah. I like that.
Dave, you got my attention. I'm listening.
Yep. Steve says Tim Hardaway is the worst fast break finish I've ever seen. He's one of them. But we being nice today. Johnny B says kid looks like a good coach this year, and I don't like it. Hey, I like when Johnny B got keep it real though.
Boy, Johnny did not be liking keep it real, boy. He hates it, boy.
Noah says Luka and Kyrie haven't had to play in the fourth quarters in the last 2 games. That's a new breath of fresh air. Yes.
That's what everybody wanted, right?
Div says JB isn't as good defensively one-on-one as Kai. Kai is just quicker and has faster hands and is more clutch. I don't see clutch in Brunson. He's a good glue guy, but so is Kai. Yeah, Kai just better than Brunson. I mean, I don't like down in Brunson, but
Jesus.
Tell
us how you really feel, Div.
I mean, Kyrie is better than Brunson at all that stuff. So I ain't going.
Yeah, he is. I just felt like it was some. It was hate in there though, like when he said it.
It was. I let him.
He right though. I just don't like how you said it, dude.
He said JB not clutch. That was the one thing I didn't like. But I'm.
They both the same, but Kyrie better in JB's trash. Like, wait, what?
Anna says, name another player in the league that could have taken the Mavs to the Western Conference Finals beside Luka.
Yes.
There you go. Gina Kim says the Suns are washed. I knew my Thunder would beat them. Had Bill and KD and still couldn't win. But according to Perk, KD is the best offensive player now. Should be winning and not choking. Yeah, that get off that KD. I've been saying he was overrated for a while now. A lot of people are jumping on the train. Shout out to Mustard for that too.
I was just about to say, shout out to Mustard. He had a whole video.
Yeah. Frank also says, you know what Suns fans say? Their team struggling in every fourth quarter. Suns in 4.
Yeah, I watched that video, Frank. I think I saw you in there, Frank. think I saw you in there.
I know we're going to play one of them teams, right? First round because of this. Because the Clippers and like the Suns are like
I'm not saying
struggling.
nothing.
You know, we're going to have to play one of them first round probably. And I'm down for it. I can't wait. I can't wait. Please.
Especially by that time, I know we're going to have we made a trade.
Could you imagine if we beat the Suns in 4? Could you imagine if the Mavericks beat the Suns in 4?
That'd be the true definition of Suns and 4.
Noah says, how many years do we have Kyrie on contract? Because we can't let him go. And I'm still not on the Josh Green train yet. He played good today, though. We got him 3 years. 2 more after this year.
Yep. Yeah, he just signed that contract this offseason. 3 years.
Well, 1 after this year and then a player option.
Technically, yeah.
Johnny B says, Tim almost led the Mavs in rebounds, only second to Powell. And Grant bogus for playing 27 minutes and having 0 points. Nah, he wasn't bogus. There you go again, Johnny B.
You're looking at them numbers instead of context. He was the reason why Zion was out here pouting.
Noah says, I know the Clippers don't want to see us in the playoffs this time if they even make it to the playoffs.
Ooh, you said Nick Wright?
Berg says, there isn't a single part of Brunson's game that is better than Kyrie's. The only benefit of having Brunson instead of Kyrie is his age and his contract. Y'all gonna stop down at Brunson, all right? Richard says, I caught hell when I said right now that I would take THG over Bill. King gave me props already. That's not what it's about, but how crazy does it seem now? I know,
Richard, you know what's funny about that, Richard? I swear to you, bro, I thought about you today when I was watching that Suns podcast when they talked about Bill. So supposedly they had breaking news on there that Bill had injured his back again.
Again?
Yeah. I swear to you, I thought about Richard. I said, Richard called this, and we laughed at him. Rich, we owe you an apology, my guy. We owe you an apology. Let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm.
If this was anybody other than Kevin Durant, right? No Bradley Beal, no Devin Booker. I don't give a heck who's on the team. It shouldn't have to be anybody. If Luka was losing like this with himself and a bunch of role players, they'd be going in on him. If LeBron,
like they've been doing before this year,
Steph, like it. I don't know why Steph and KD seem to get like it's okay when stuff happens like that, but like KD hasn't been that beneficial to wins in like forever.
The same reason why I told you, like, remember everybody killed the Kyrie and Luka thing, right? It was killing it, right? But I see Dame struggling over here in Milwaukee with Giannis, and I don't hear anybody talking about that.
Their defense is horrible.
Oh my God! I was watching part of that game, man. I forgot what game it was, but I said that before I even heard anybody say it. I said, bro, that defense looks like they missed. You could tell they missed Drew Holiday, bro.
When they traded that trade, I said their defense looks suspect now, and now they like one of the worst teams in the league, if not the worst.
And remember too, they're getting older.
Yep.
Remember, Brooks Lopez was already like 35. I think he could be 36. Yep. Milton can't stay healthy. He's like 32 or something, or 33 or whatever. Like, these guys are getting older, bro, and you expect them to put more pressure on them because of a guy in the perimeter that don't play defense.
Gina Kim said, I saw someone say they don't put Luka in their top 5 because of D, and him and Tatum are close in offense, while Tatum is better on D offense. Not even close in the defense. Argument is non-existent. Yeah, I don't think so how about I say Luka and Tatum defense ain't gonna be that far away from each other this year?
None of that, Gina. I hate to say this, man, because King keeps telling me stop saying stuff about Tatum and making me feel like I don't like the guy. Tatum's one-dimensional on offense. He's a more efficient Carmelo Anthony.
He's in that KD line, that KD Carmelo and all that.
Let's just call it like it is. Like you've been in the league. This is your 7th year, and you're just now trying to work on being able to pass the ball and facilitate a little bit. Luka came in the league doing that.
Yeah, depending on what you want, though, bro. And I know he's not better than Luka, but to give you 5 assists as a power forward, I'm fine with that. I
know a center that gets you double digits on assists.
I mean, that's not.
And also, and they actually run the ball through you. I bet you Joel Embiid average more assists than him.
I don't think so.
You want to look it up?
Go, you can look it up. But I don't think Joel Embiid looks average more than Jason Tatum.
In assists? Remember Tatum's his career is like only 3.4.
Yeah, I know, but the past couple years I feel like he's been up to like 5 something. I think.
Oh, let me look.
If Joel got me, I'm not. I wouldn't bet my house on it. But I don't.
No, you got it's too late. You put your house on it.
No, hell no. I'm reneging on that bet then right now. Div says Luka hate from the media. Having Kai is going to come in handy. He has been through it all or been through it and will help him grow and learn how to deal with it better. Like last year, prior to Kai trade, Luka had problems. Yes,
bruh. He had 3.5. That's Joel Embiid for his career.
Yeah, I know for the career. I'm just saying for this year.
Oh, this year? Hold on a little bit. I thought you talking about for their career. If I say, yeah, that's about what Tatum was averaging. Like I was saying.
Tatum recently been on like I think 5 assists the past few years. As I'm saying, the power forward position. I can't knock a dude for development. Like same thing with like a Kai.
Well, no, I'm not saying I'm not knocking him for the development, but what she was talking about, what people were trying to say, like, oh, they even
He's
on offense. Near. He's not near Luka on offense because
Luka is the system. He is
okay.
The system.
Thank you, Big Pack. I was right.
Tatum only got 3.6 this year.
That's what I've been trying to say. I'm done. Good night, everybody. Going to bed. It's ridiculous.
What the hell?
Bro, that's what I've been trying to tell you, bro. Like,
no, but I thought he went back up to 5 though. When
listen, you are just now your 7th season trying to do this. Luka woke up out the bed at the age of 3 years old, passing balls to pause, passing the ball to folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not Luka on Luka's level, bro.
Absolutely.
What did you always say? Divided Luka and Tatum?
The playmaking ability.
There you go.
Playmaking is like having another player.
Done.
That's the difference. The playmaking.
I just saw Kyrie generate 17 points on offense and not just scoring in the first quarter.
That's what you see. That's what you don't have to score. You can generate buckets.
You can generate buckets, but not just scoring. That's what makes you elite. That's why I said Tatum is a more efficient Carmelo Anthony. Let's just call it like it is.
Tatum gets you around like 36 points a game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Luka gonna get you around like 50 points.
Yeah,
that's the difference, and that's like 14 points of a difference. That's why Luka is way better than Tatum offense.
We saw one game. Remember when Luka generated almost damn near 30 points by himself in the playoffs against the Suns that one game?
Yeah.
You're not gonna see that with Tatum. That's why I say, like, when people say that, oh, they close on offense. No, they're not, bro.
Them games against
it's not just about shooting and scoring, bro. It's about everything.
Luka had a 40-point triple-double. Hold on. Luka had a 60-point triple-double. You know how many points he's responsible for that day?
Matter of fact, you know what?
It's like 81, I think.
Speaking of triple-doubles, because triple-doubles mean that you're affecting the game in all aspects, right? That means passing too, right? Okay.
How many? Are you going to say how many Tatum got?
Yeah, see how many triple-doubles Tatum got for his career.
It's about 2. It's about 2. He might got like, he got like 5. Noah says, I read the last one, didn't I? Oh, no. Alex says, get DFS back and we're winning it all. He could be part of it. Noah says, I'm praying we get a center. I really feel like if we have a center, we are legit contenders because Derek Lively is going to get in foul trouble because he's a rookie and we need a center to help. Micah says, really enjoyed the matchup tonight, seeing 2 stars go at it. Back-to-back, bucket after bucket. Luka will get him next time. Luka versus Kyrie. Pelicans didn't have nobody who could contend. Nope. 2.
You was right. You was right. 2.
I told you.
Luka got 2 triple doubles just this year alone.
Come
on, man, stop playing, bro. No wonder we had this talk already before. I pulled the stats up, so I'm like, we're not going to do this, bro.
Hey, Jason Tatum not an all defense defender yet, is he?
No, he has not.
Okay. Noah says hearing people on ESPN and all that saying Kyrie ain't a great leader and Luka is a selfish player, that backfired. Yep. There's gonna be a lot of people looking foolish on the TV. Oh, we got super chat, bro.
Super chat. Kicks and Fits, what up, man? He says, yo, what up, fellas? Just turned in. Wanted to say Perkins is out of his mind. What? I can't believe it. Also, if we added another solid wing and backup center, that seemed to be the theme of the night. I don't care what anyone says. We winning the chip. No lays.
No lays.
I hear you, bro. I'm with you, man. We definitely with you.
Thank you.
I think everybody's starting to realize that now. Kicks and Fits. I think everybody realizing we just need that one more center and one more wing. We good to go. I think Nico realized that too after what we heard from his interview. So yeah.
Noah says, I wish people would keep that same energy about Dame and Giannis.
I said this about 2 shows already, man. I've been saying this. I don't hear anybody talking about it. I don't see videos. Matter of fact, when Luka and Kyrie first got together, I seen all these videos about how it's not going to work. All these different NBA content creators and stuff, how it's not going to work. I don't see none of that.
Bro, I got to stop reading these Johnny B comments, man.
What do you say, man?
He said if we had DJJ and DFS as our starting wings on defense, our defense would take a leap. No disrespect to Grant. Bro, why does he make you want to say bad stuff about players and you don't? You like players.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm sorry, Johnny. You understand? We had DFSJ. I mean, I'm sorry, DFSJ. We had DFS, and our defense was still like 29th, 28th. Couldn't stop anybody. We was getting killed. Drives to the back. Blah blah blah. Grant has made a bigger impact on our defense than Dodo has ever. And that's no disrespect to Dodo. I would take Dodo back right now. He could be part of the rotation, but he's coming off the bench. But Grant Williams has made a big impact on this defense, man. Like you disrespecting this man, bro. You disrespecting this dude.
He was
man.
he was plus what 16, 19 today or whatever.
Plus 19, bro, without even putting no points up.
Look at the other stats. Like, come on, Johnny B. This guy done gave you almost 30 in a playoff game. His Dodo did that?
Of course.
Okay. Per 106.
He's talking about 30. I thought you talking about 30 minutes. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Pascal says DJJ has that experience. Heard on the broadcast he has played in playoffs the last 3 years too. Yes.
Yeah. Other than Chicago.
Matt says we need to make one more trade because the trade deadline, like you said, Drummond and Caruso could win us the championship. We just need one more trade, then we can do it. Yes.
I wonder what Chicago would want, bro.
At least one. Now, my thing is if they're going to want one more than one. Matt says Nico has to do something just to make our team more stacked. Yeah. Precision says Jonathan Isaac.
Not more stacked, more balanced.
Hey, good point. Precision says Jonathan Isaac or Jalen Smith and Drummond would be nice.
Man, you know what? Yeah. The idea of Jonathan Isaac would be great.
Yeah.
Would be great, but he can't stay healthy, man. Matter of fact, remember y'all, we played them the other day and he wasn't playing.
Yeah. Gina Kim said, I feel very confident these next 10 games. If we keep playing like this, no one's stopping us. But I don't understand why people think we'll lose to the Bucks. They don't know how to play with each other. Yeah, I'm not worried about the Bucks.
I'm not worried about the Bucks. We always play good, except for last year when that play at the end of the game. But yeah. Luka always played good against the Bucks.
Matt says if we won the championship, the parade would be insane. Probably the biggest ever.
Bro, this city would be stupid if we win the championship, bro.
Gina Kim says getting Caruso would be a lifesaver. He fit right in with us. Having Drummond, the best rebounder in the league, would instantly make us contenders. Richard says I like Alex also and Drummond, but we still need a healthy maxi type 6'9" forward. I think Drummond would help us out more. I think Omac's gonna play in the future. They're keeping him here. I think Grant Williams is good for his size of the power forward as long as he's with the center beside him. And I think we have lengthy guys like DJJ and all that, like guys with length. I think we'll be fine.
I kind of agree with Richard, but I still feel like I feel like we still need that. I just want to see what it look like with the center, with the backup center. That's really what I want to see. Like I feel like we know that's the whole. Like we're not deprived of the wings, if that makes sense or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like we're holding our own with the wing part. Like we definitely see we need a backup center. Like we're hurt right there. We see that. So I can see what King is saying. I also can see what you're saying, Richard. I'm not mad at either.
Frank says, Bulls people I follow all say Bulls front office is just too stubborn to admit defeat. I can believe it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Frank. I've heard. I can't think of the guy's name, but I follow a Bulls podcast, man, and they was asking questions like, "Yo, what direction are we going in? What are we doing?" And I was just like, "Yo, this is crazy." That's where I got the idea when we was on the crossover about the Bulls. That's when y'all Freezy asked that question. I said, "Bro, the Bulls," because way they broke it down. I'm like, "Yo, I see where y'all going with that. I'm confused. I don't even know what's going on. What direction y'all going in?" Yes.
Steven says
that's the answer.
The White Powell is a future Hall of Famer after that game tonight. Locked.
Oh man. Everybody Powell's gonna have them jerseys ready, man. Them like that Dirk jersey I got.
Noah says if Kyrie and Luka can stay efficient like this, man, every defense is going to have trouble stopping us. Better offense beats better defense. Yep.
You know what's crazy? No, it's not about them staying efficient. They're already efficient players.
Yep.
They just
even
more
better.
efficient.
Yeah, when they play with each other, it's going to make them even.
They're making each
other
better with their efficiency. Like Luka was shooting 50% last year. He's shooting 52, almost 53.
Yep.
Like Kyrie's off a little bit, but the last few games, his efficiency is back to what it normally is. So that's why I said, like, it's not just about them staying there. It's like they're making each other better.
Brian says, I disagree on the take about Drummond. Like what I said about Kyrie and Morris, Drummond is not what you remember. I saw the Nets game with Kyrie and Drummond became unplayable. If you say so, you're backup center, no, Brian. It's not about, I don't want to be my center, my starting center.
Man, Brian, you need somebody to end possessions, man.
Yeah. Frank says it's crazy. Literally every Bulls creator says their team is hot garbage, but Bulls front office don't want to admit they failed.
Yeah.
The Gooch trade is awful. Super bad
Yeah.
luck with Zoe injury. They say coach sucks. Yep.
Yeah, you right, Frank. I'm gonna look that up, bro. I can't think of what the name of that Bulls podcast. It's a pretty good podcast, bro.
Jeffrey says Jason Kidd damn near taught these kids how to pass the hell out of the rock so they can get open threes, but still Kai and Luka Magic got some deadly archers around. Yes. Brian says I agree with Caruso, but he's always injured. Yeah, but he'll be off the bench just playing his role. Like he's not he's fine. He gets banged up and all that stuff. I think it'll be okay. Gina Kim said, go ahead.
Shot. Hold on, let me see. No, keep going. My bad.
Gina Kim
said, Shottown Sports Central. That's the channel I follow.
Gina Kim said, I'm convinced Luka and Ant are the next MJs. Luka going to finish in top 3 all tops. Ant is playing exactly like him. Had Draymond trash talking just to cook him. Future ghosts and faces. Yeah, I don't know if Ant. So the thing is, I gotta then knock people when they compare him. Ant not Luka either. That's how I feel. Like, love him.
I'm gonna ask you again, King. What separates Luka and Ant?
Their playmaking ability, but Ant gonna be all defensive though.
Yeah,
that's the difference. Ant gonna be all defensive players.
Hey, listen, what did I tell? What did I send you the other day when somebody tweeted this, and I said this is the comparison y'all need to be focusing on. Is Ant better than Tatum? And that's not the first time I heard that debate come up. I heard it last year. Yeah. It just didn't get no traction. That's who y'all need to be trying to ask. Who's better out of Ant and Tatum? That's the more the comparison, bro.
Ant that dude, man. Dave says trade. Mavs get Caruso, Vucevic, and Bulls get. Hold up. By the way, Carlton Towns look trash. Ant still got the team looking good.
You said who now?
I said Carlton Towns looks like trash on Minnesota, and Ant still has a team looking good. That's true superstardom. That's guys when they legit and they good. Because Minnesota didn't look good with anybody on there. Carlton Towns, Zach LaVine, whoever else. But Anthony Edwards.
Matter of fact, where's Almighty, man?
Hey, Knicks won, right?
No, we won.
Okay. Div says Mavs get Caruso, Vucevic, and Bulls get 2027 first rounder, 2025 second rounder, Rashawn Holmes Maxey, the white power to teach the young guys the draft. LOL, we tell them how great he is. I'd rather have Drummond than Vucevic. I mean, Vucevic is not going to. I don't think that's one first round and that second round are going to do it for both of those guys. But I'm okay with Drummond. I don't need Vucevic.
Yeah, I don't want Vucevic.
For what my team is, I want Drummond to be the backup center. I want a backup center. I don't need Vuce to come in here and be the first one. I need a backup center.
I need a center that's going to do the dirty work like what's the boy name? Like Lively.
Mm-hmm. The Rockets were lucky we didn't have Murray. Our bench didn't have much when Joker was off the floor, and barely when he was on. Joker should have stopped passing, but shout out to the Rockets. They did good. Well, what you mean? I mean, that's the Joker. You don't need Jamal Murray to beat the Houston Rockets. So, I mean, like, no, I don't want to hear that, Gina Kim. I don't want to hear that Murray wasn't on the floor. He won an MVP when Murray wasn't on the floor. Brian says, I agree with you. I take about Caruso. Okay. Okay, but he's injured too much. Like 80 on the Lakers, he finds and invents new ways to stay injured. But he's not saying it. It's not the same position or same roles as well, Brian, man. Like, it's context about what's going to happen, man. Kyrie was injury prone. Like, you feel me? Like, it's context of what you got to do and all that. It's just a different situation. Plus, I bet Caruso doesn't. And when you got a little bit of a nick and your team is trash, you don't want to play as much as when your team winning.
Yeah, that's facts.
Gina Kim said, I hate when people say we have an easy schedule when we beat teams that other contending teams lose to. So doesn't that make us contenders? Hey.
So you said, no, I'm going to say that. Sorry.
Backpack said my parlay did not hit because Luka and Ingram did not play fourth quarter. That sucks, Backpack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's TGK. Sorry. I'm reading your stuff, TGK. Steve says y'all need to stop putting on a pause counter. Hey, man. There should be one up there that says ting.
Ding. It's each pause.
Yeah. Brian says the ideal center for the Mavs that is attainable is Claxton. He's elite on defense and a constant lob threat. He scores in the post now. He can switch on elite guards, wings without any help. Man, if you keep saying that, Brian. If we can get him and you know something that we don't know, go get him.
Listen, Brian, I'm gonna tell you right now. I am not mad at that. Like, I would not turn that down if that was a chance, bro. But I just don't see that's their only center. Like I don't see them giving him up. They're in the same boat as us as far as centers. I can see them doing the same thing we're doing, trying to look for a backup center, which is why they picked up Bismack Biyombo, right? They the one that picked
I
up.
believe so.
Yeah, I think they're the ones that got him.
Yep.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? So they're in the same boat we are, bro. So I don't.
Bismack helped him start winning.
Yeah, because like now they got somebody that if Claxton is out like he was against us, they got a backup center now.
You said a backup center.
Yeah.
You said just somebody that can hold it down a little bit as a backup center.
Yeah.
Okay. Rayon says, "Boys, we're cooking. Imagine we get like a Jeremy Grant and a backup big for over for the league, and I'm being dead serious. No one can stop Luke and Kyrie. I think Jeremy Grant might cost too much. Might hurt the team too much.
But I like what you're thinking though, Ryan.
I like
that, man.
That's
you talking about a Jeremy Grant type player, man, and a big man. That's it.
You know how much who we had to put together to get Jeremy Grant as far as the contract. That's what I'm saying. Like
you would have to give up like 10. Yeah, you had to give up like 10 or
give
something.
Up a lot.
Yeah.
10 and more. Like ain't Jeremy Grant making like 30 something?
Cause yeah, 5 was it 160 for 5?
There you go.
That's a lot of money. A lot of monies.
Dave say, bro, Luka cut into the basket and a nutmeg to Kai, and Kai back to Luka for 3. It was for the layup. But he says, LOL, I can't wait till we make a trade to get even better. We will be scary. Yes. Noah said, I don't understand why people compare Luka to James Harden. All you got to do is look at the postseason. James Harden still got a better beard. My man Luka out there looking like a state trooper. Gina Kim said,
I don't know who told him had that. I don't know who told him to keep that cut, man. I don't know what's going on.
The fact that Luka is scoring like this without having to play 30 minutes should have the media and league scared, but it's better to sneak up on them.
That's what I said, Gina. Keep sneaking. That's all. I'm fine with it.
Precision says, I know it's early, but the Mavs are only a few pieces away from a championship run. Yep. Dave says, how lazy is mainstream media comparing Luka to Harden, who has never performed in the playoffs, and Luka has excelled in the playoffs, only second barely to Jordan, and Kai is clutch like Kobe too. Hey, Luka more efficient than James Harden too. Like I don't know why they keep pretending James Harden wasn't that great efficiently. Like he shot decent from 3, all right, and then his free throws were good, but his overall like 2s and all weren't that great.
Bro, who we argue with? Was it Young Muscle we argue with him on this?
It might have
said this. I think it was him, man. I was like, bro, the dude ain't even. I think his highest field goal percent was like 46.
46. That was his highest one ever. Was 46. And Luka.
Don't get me started on the play. Like you said, don't get me started on the playoffs. Like, bro, your numbers is trash in the playoffs.
Lloyd says people may say Luka has Mamba mentality, but it feels like he is more like MJ, chill off the court, but will kill all on the floor. I don't know if MJ really chill off the court though, Lloyd.
Yeah, MJ wasn't the nicest guy off the court.
Gina Kim said, I heard Chilltown on Player's Choice talking about Luka, and they were saying Luka doesn't play off ball and D isn't close to Tatum, blah, blah. But Luka showed he can do just that tonight. Yeah, man. They've been making some wild suggestions. Some folks I'll be watching, you can tell them like, watching games much too.
That's why I said, like, I started reducing how many people I listen to because you can tell who watches the games and who goes off based off of narratives.
Yep.
So, obviously you didn't watch any games this year, Luka, so, yeah.
Dave says, Kai is going to be so good for Luka when it comes to getting in shape and learning to be a pro. I love it and learning to ignore the crappy pundits like Perkins. Yep.
All y'all should be ignoring Perkins. That's his problem. He's getting too much attention. Trash.
Noah said, I hope Kyrie retires as a Maverick. And do y'all think if he stays in Dallas and retires in Dallas, y'all think he can get his jersey retired? We win a ring? Yes. This ain't Jason Terry. So Kyrie is probably what, bro, the 4th best Maverick ever? Maybe 5th if you count Steve Nash.
Yeah. You counting Kid?
Yeah, because I'm just counting overall as far as their careers.
Probably like 5th. Probably 5th.
He's the 5th best Maverick ever then, right? That's what I'm saying. Like his jersey will get retired. And if he wins a championship, he may be higher on that list.
Is Kid and Nash jersey going to be retired?
I think Kids is. Nash isn't because Nash became that dude after. So it wouldn't be. I think Kid might get retired, though. Kids may. They may do 5 now with Jason Kidd. Div says Perkins didn't have Luka the top point getter in the league. Kidd may not get it either way. Neither one of them were in their primes. You got me thinking about that. It's Nash or Kidd when they play with the Mavericks, though. Kyrie's still in his prime. That's why I feel like it's a difference with Kyrie. Div says Perkins didn't have Luka in the top point getters in the league, tied with Boston, taking not even a playing team to the first in the Western Conference. He put him not even in the top 5. LO joke is what Perkins. Yeah, he said he wasn't one of the 5 best offensive players in the league. That's crazy. G2 says, as much as I want to, I still can't call us contender unless we have a backup big and hopefully another win. It depends on how many teams you consider contenders, G2.
That's okay.
Noah says people are already comparing Luka to LeBron. Do y'all think that's a good comparison?
Yeah, he been getting compared to LeBron.
Yeah.
Let's get like 5 more in because we had 2 hours.
Okay. Brian says, you know how many I got left? Brian says, seen all of the Nets games and you haven't yet seen Kyrie fully activated. MJ is my favorite player. Seeing all his games, Kai's the only other player I've seen that can do crazy stuff every game.
Jeez, no, you ain't nowhere.
Okay.
I'm still scrolling, bro.
Jeez, I see you.
Jesus.
He says this felt like a trap with Pelicans having lost 4 straight and back home. Good on the guys not falling for it. Yes, I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back.
That's why I was saying. That's why I was saying about that Washington game. I feel like that could be a trap. That Dallas definitely got to come in there with that same offering they came in with today, man. Take care of business.
Gina Kim said through 10 games this season, Luka has recorded 326 points, 85 assists, and 84 rebounds. The only other player in history of the NBA who has ever exceeded those numbers to start a season, Luka last season.
No, Tatum. Sorry.
Precision said we hungry. Mavs different this year. Yep. Gina Kim says my Mavericks belly was acting up, so I had to use alternatives. Those Pels announcers were hating. I was like, watch when we start cooking, and we started hitting threes going on a run.
So you're not the 100th person who said that, Gina. I can't believe Antonio Davis would do that though.
Div says Zion too busy looking for hookers as porn stars than arguing about foul calls. LOL. I also agree with King. Zion wants out of New Orleans guaranteed. Yeah.
The only reason why he signed that contract because he wasn't going to get it nowhere else. So he had to sign the contract. So.
Let's see. Tyson says Luka is 574 points away from 10,000 points. At this rate, he should be there in about 18 games. We'll do it against the Suns on Christmas Day. That'd be nice.
That'd be my Christmas present right there.
And that's 5, bro.
Okay. Yeah, man. Look, I apologize we didn't get to everybody's questions. We got a lot of questions and comments in here, man. And we definitely
hit us on Twitter, y'all. Like, hit us up on Twitter.
Yeah.
Send them questions to Twitter if we don't answer it on the show.
But yeah, like I said, guys, I apologize we didn't get to all y'all, man. It's a lot of questions. We got a lot of questions and comments in here. We definitely appreciate the interaction. I know everybody was happy about this win today, man. Dallas in the first 10 games of the season are now 8-2, tied for first in the West, man. We up, y'all. We up. I think everybody's kind of on the same page too on what Dallas needs. Just need that backup center and maybe another wing. So, yeah, we on our way though, man. We played again on Tuesday. It is technically the in-season tournament again, guys. So hopefully Dallas can take care of business. We should have a guest on Tuesday. We'll have JP of Pels Press on with us to talk about the Pelicans on Tuesday. So we'll kind of get that going for you guys. He's never been on our channel. We've been on his channel before, so it's gonna be new territory for him. Also, too, guys, if you're brand new to the channel, y'all already know what to do, man. You should have already hit that subscribe button, man. Go ahead and join us, man. This is like an everyday thing after every game, y'all. We talk about these Mavs. Everybody's in there having a good time, joking and laughing around. You know how it is, man. Especially on the expense of other teams. Shout out to no, I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
Don't do it. You know they all gonna return though if we lose a game, though, right?
That's why I said I'm chilling. It's very difficult. I'm sorry. The reason why I want to say stuff because, bro, like I said, people been saying Kyrie and Luka can't play together. We were supposed to be trash. We come into the season as a playing team. That was supposed to be the best. That was where our peak was playing. Remember that?
Heliocentric.
Luka ain't gonna never be able to play within the system.
Nope.
You're not gonna want to run, play defense, all this other stuff, hustle, do little bitty things.
We
all
like,
that
bro, this dude 24.
Heard all that, bro. Kyrie ain't gonna be, can't change. Luke, Kyrie gonna be a cancer. All that, we heard all that stuff, man. It's just funny to me, man, how all that stuff is just shut up so far this season. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, also too, everybody hit that like button, man. Let's get them likes up today, guys. Let's try to get 250 today, man. Let's try to get 250 likes on the video, man. We definitely appreciate the views. Our views stuff been getting more and more with would like to some subscriptions on top of those views, but hey, it is what it is, guys. But we definitely do appreciate y'all guys coming here and interacting with us. Also, what someone's gonna say. Oh, someone's gonna touch on. Oh, so we're gonna be getting ready to start to play the Playback TV here, guys, pretty soon. Just kind of follow us on our socials and all that stuff, man. We'll let y'all know when we do our first game. Chances are the first game will probably be on Friday, man. Everybody can come in and watch the game with us on Friday. No, we don't have a game Friday, so probably Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, it probably. Oh, I don't know what to say. Crap. We'll see. Okay, if I'm not in there, King will probably.
Yeah, Saturday, just a regular day. So you feel me? Like nobody has to be on stage. We just gonna start it because
Okay.
The stage mainly has to be set on Fridays, right?
Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, we'll have that set up, guys. Sometime this week, so just kind of keep your eyes open on that. Guys can follow us on all our socials. We have all the links down in the description box below, guys. Even on Playback, man. Remember, if you follow us on Playback, you got to set up an account. It's just like YouTube is free. You can set up an account, link your NBA League Pass up to it, so that way you guys are able to watch it with us when we have it on the screen. Or you can just follow us on there while you also have a second screen going with the game on. Either way, like just come join us, man. All the whole entire Glow Yard can be in there, just like how we doing right now. Everybody's in here talking about the Mavs while me and King are commentating, or talking about the game. I could do the same thing as we're watching the game. So yeah, let's see. Also to merch. There you go. We got merch on the channel too, guys. If you guys want some We Talk Mad merch, just go to the store tab on our YouTube channel, or you can go to our Twitter page, man, and we have a link in the bio there, man, for the merch. And I think that's it, King. If I'm missing anything.
They want to join the channel. Hit the join button.
Yes. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, man, we have a show here on Friday. We have our members only shows on Fridays, guys. If you want to join us here. Also, too, I think me and King, what we're going to start doing too for the members of the channel on the Playback, on the Playback TV, what we're going to end up doing, if you're a member of the channel, you can join us on stage for the playbacks. So the same way, guys, we do on Fridays where we all in here together talking and stuff like that, we can do the same thing for playback. You guys can be on the stage with us talking about the Mavs. So look forward to that. If you are a member, if you want to become a member, you want that opportunity, guys, just go ahead and hit that join button, man, and become a member of the channel, guys. Like I said, Fridays are fun, man. I love the Fridays. Shout out to the guys who y'all know who y'all are, man. Y'all on every Friday religiously, man. We having it's to the point, man, we be in there almost 4 hours sometimes, man, talking about the Mavs, man. It'd be pretty fun, guys. So yeah, if you want to become a member, go ahead and hit that join button and join us here on We Talk Mavs. King, am I forgetting anything?
I think that's it. Share, more share, y'all. We less than 150 subscriptions away from our next goal of 2K, y'all. We on our way there. We getting there. As Ralph said, the numbers are growing every day. We appreciate y'all. And let's go, Mavs, as always, man.
Frank wanted you to look at this.
That is PF. Okay. I
Coach
see.
Coach of the year, Jason Kidd,
man. I like it, Frank.
Frank's on board. Frank is on board. But yeah, man. Listen, guys. With all that being said, man, we'll be back here on Tuesday, man, when the Mavs play their third in-season game against the same team played tonight, the New Orleans Pelicans, guys. Same Mav time, same Mav channel. Go Mavs. And we out.